Oh, I hope this works. Hello, how you doing? It's Monday night, which can mean only one thing. It's time for WWE Raw. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. I just read a message there saying, I bet Adam fell asleep again. Don't you know it? Don't you know it? I meant to have a meeting with our wonderful moderators at 12 midnight. Slept through my alarm, was half an hour late. I'm off to a bad start tonight. I've got this stream together. I did the moderator chat at 12:30. It lasted about 10-15 minutes, and then a mad rush to get dressed, get the stream set up on the back end, get all of this set up down here. There's not going to be any 2K tonight because I had to unplug the PS4 earlier. I haven't plugged it back in. That's going to take me 25 minutes. So no bonus gaming. We're starting off with some always entertaining admin. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Sweet. So yeah, we're going to be watching some Raw tonight. I've just copied and pasted the card into the description there. I can't even remember what's on it. There's the Last Chance Saloon Money in the Bank qualifying match. There's Bobby Murphy with Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. And there was one other thing, and I can't for the life of me remember what it is. And it won't expand either. Something else as well. It's time to ask the big question though. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you watching from tonight? Are we all good? Are we all good? Loud and clear. Hello. Street Profits Profits versus Raiders. Is that a title match? I think it might be. We've got Ipswich, we've got Newcastle, we've got Sunderland, we've got Bristol, Liverpool, Wisconsin, Quarantine, East Yorkshire, Miami, Chester, Netherlands. Yes. Sorry, I missed it. It wasn't Isle of Wight, so it's not important. Paisley, Windsor, Ayrshire, LA, Cornwall, the Batcave, Syracuse, etc. Louisiana? Where's Louisiana? I hear it's beautiful this time of year. There are a few super chats and stuff that have just come through. Before I get going, I'm going to turn the Raw stream up as well so you can hear it and so that we get demonetized quicker. That's always fun. Yeah. We've got some rules after last week where I basically, as I say, it was my fault. I hadn't spoken to the mod team and set up some rules, which would have been a very sensible thing to do, you would think, when you're streaming 7 days a week almost. So there are some rules which are going to come into effect formally on Wednesday with AEW. First off is no talking in the chat. You will not anymore be allowed to converse in the chat room. The chat room is there for me to send messages to you. Anyone chatting in the chat room will be banned instantly and permanently by our mod team. That's not true. It's just general things. It's basically just don't be a wanker and we're all good. No fun is the other one. And the rule that I'm placing on myself is no talking. So I will sit here. You will be able to interact with me, but purely via the medium of your minds. Telekinesis, Kyle. That's not what that means. We'll talk via our minds, and I'll sit in silence. You'll sit in silence, but think whatever you want. I'm not the thought police, but hopefully by 2022, around then, we will be able to introduce some rules that relate to your own thoughts. Also, no, it's basically just like it's obvious stuff. Don't be horrible. There you go. There's the rule for tonight. Don't be horrible, but by Wednesday, it'll be cultaholic.com/rules, and it will apply to YouTube and Twitch. And it basically, it's just no racism, no homophobia, nothing that's going to trigger people, upset people. It's all fairly standard stuff. Don't be a wanker, and we're grand. So don't sweat it. MVP in the MVP Lounge, kicking things off. I will get to the donations and that in a second. He's got new clients, hasn't he? Shane Thorne and someone else I can't even remember. What's his new... I'm wanking, you can't stop me. Yeah, I can't. And you're free. Anyone is free to fap or fud away. No problem. And I can't blame you either. If I was looking at a dishevelled, not long been awake Adam Pacitti, I want to be jerking my gherkin too. I hate that. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so this is relating to the women's Money in the Bank match. Who's Shane Thorne and who? Brendan Vink. There you go. Legendary. Adam, what's your favourite ABBA song? It's for science. I like... I'll tell you which two I hate. The Winner Takes It All and Fernando. Really annoy me. Annoy me? It's ABBA songs. I just don't like them very much. I like Take a Chance. Just because the beginning's so great, isn't it? If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Right, let me grab the donations up while the Money in the Bank participants slowly make their entrance to kill time. Brian Bunker in there 34 minutes ago, way before the stream started. I love you, Brian. May the 4th be with you, and give us a vibe like Spike. Thank you very, very much, and happy Star Wars Day to anyone lonely enough to be celebrating that particular holiday. Sunny Horizons. Will McIntyre still be chanting when the crowds are back? I think, yeah, probably 95% sure he will be. Because I think the crowds are going to be back sooner than we perhaps thought, within the next few months. So yeah, I reckon so. Austin, hey, Adam. Austin, right, I've got to find you now. I've lost it already, mate. Say something in the chat. I almost said spam a load of fish, but that's that's what we're avoiding doing, isn't it? Spamming and all that. Okay, so Asuka's just out first on her own, and then they're going to join. Just say something in the chat, Austin. I've got my eye on it. Don't you worry. Okay, out comes Shayna. There he is. Hey, Adam, it's Austin. I hope this is the real Austin and not a dang dirty troll. There you go, Austin. You're a mod now. Stevens goes, hello, Adam. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Stephen, I'm doing great. Apologies to you for being late. Apologies to all the other mods. It's because, right, I was playing Animal Crossing. I finally broke, and I downloaded it, and I've been avoiding doing it because I know it's going to take over my life. But I also know it's going to be really, really fun. So I got my island. It's called the Isle of Wight on there. I had to restart because I accidentally called it Adam as well, because I was a bit out of it. So I named myself Adam, and then it got to the name in the island bit. And I called that Adam too, so I was Adam from Adam. So I had to restart the game, and then I've started on all the stuff. I've been fishing, I've been digging up shells, collecting peaches. I've been what else have I been doing? Moving my neighbours as far away as possible from my camp. I've got this horse and this lion. I don't mind the lion. The horse does my fucking head. He's done it already. Does my bloody head in. I don't like the horse. I haven't really got any furniture yet, but I bought an inflatable sofa and a funky little hammock. So it should be good. I might stream some. Adam, what's the lion's name? No idea. Not a clue, Sydney. I'll grab my Switch in a bit and I'll show you. I'll find the lion. I'll hunt him or her out. I think it's a him. He's into the gym. He likes keeping buff. Adam, I want your turnip price. I don't know what that means. I know people are going on about turnips and being too expensive. I don't know what it means. I haven't got any turnips yet. If you want to buy peaches off me, they are 5,000 bells each because they're from the Isle of Wight. And they're especially juicy. Okay. Nia gets... Nia, the largest of the three, just gets a chair. Oh no, she's sat on a table because she doesn't want to sit with them.
Do you even pay attention to Monday Night Raw? Have you not seen me dominate the last few weeks?
Yeah, I'm jealous of all the people that get... I didn't realise you get different fruit by default. I've only got cherries on my trees, and there's not enough of them. Nia is just saying she's going to win. Asuka's saying she's going to win, but in Japanese. And Shayna's jumping on arms all over the place. Very rude. Big booty. Very rude, big booty. Referring to Nia there. Nia's not happy about being told she has a big booty. It's classic Money in the Bank storytelling. You know how it is. Are these gals heels? Yeah, I guess they all are technically. I guess Asuka's the least heely of the lot now. She maybe feels a bit of a tweener at this point. She's doing funny stuff all the time. Doing a bit of Latin there, Shayna Baszler. I say that because I didn't fully hear what she said. Something non-verba. It was Latin. It means...
Unique skill set? No. What's unique is I do all my talking with my actions. And that is the biggest difference between me and every other competitor in this match.
Shane is saying she's really hard and she's going to let the arm breaking do the talking. Asuka saying Shayna has a small butt. Saying easy peasy. It's about to kick off, essentially. It's all going to kick off now. Meow, you alright, pal? It's all going to kick off. Oh, and they've... Nice! They've attacked Nia Jax together. Asuka and Shayna booting Nia Jax hard as she falls through the IKEA side table. Just £15 if you want one of those. Spared no expense. Now, Asuka and Shayna squaring off. MVP's go, no, we'll save it for Sunday night. Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And that's your lot. It's a perfectly acceptable, but relatively underwhelming segment to kick things off. J. Luke, a huge donation there. Thank you so much, mate. Adam, your dedication to providing us new content is incredible. It's much appreciated. Thanks. Thank you. That's a really lovely thing for you to say. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying what we're doing. Lots of great stuff coming in the run-up to Money in the Bank, as always. Blake Smith. Hey, Adam, hope you're doing well tonight. I'm good. I'm just out of it still. You know what? The weekend, having the weekend off did me the world of good. And then I've done that Animal Crossing thing and I've fallen asleep. And I was meant to be refreshed and ready and raring to go. I've slept for 2 hours there, which means I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I didn't get to have a shower before we started. That was foolish too. I'm great, mate. I'm great. JP, is this Seth's best run? If not, what is? Cheers from me and my hot mum. Well, JP and his hot mum. I would say that maybe the Authority Seth was his best run so far, but only because we're early days into this current heel run, the Messiah Seth, the Monday Night Messiah stuff. But personally, as far as performances goes, promos goes, I think this is his best. I think he's absolutely nailing it. It's a character that, fortunately, works well with the no arena stuff. some do, some don't, but Seth's character is presented in a more sinister way without an audience, and I actually think it works very nicely. Rogue Squadron. Hi Adam, news on your crossing. Last donation I'm broke. Oh yeah, so I don't know what you want to know, mate. I've explained it mostly there, haven't I? But it's a really nice island. I'll grab it in a bit, and I'll have to hold it up to the screen, but I'll show you. We don't know how many competitors are involved. Lana has a lovely new haircut. She's brunette now. It looks darker than it did last week. And Bobby Lashley is also there. Yeah, it's just a lovely island. Everyone's going to have a really nice time on it. Nobody is allowed to visit, I've decided. It's my personal island. It's quarantine. Maybe that for that reason I should have people come and visit my island. Well, if you do, I'll figure out my friend code. I don't know how any of this works. I've never done online Switch before. I rarely... Jack is Bahak, not Jahak. Okay. I'm assuming it's not going to be him. I don't know what's going on with Jahak. But yeah, I'll invite people into... Oh no, I hope he's not back. Why am I heel, Adam? I'm not. Prove yourself, new Jahak. Yeah, well, I don't think it is him. Honestly, I think realistically, Jahak has been banned from the internet for some time. I think he's literally grounded, is what's happened here, and understandably so. He done a fraud. Why does Pacitti look like a fake Austin Powers? Zach Lesk. That's a new one. I'll take it. Groovy, baby, etc. Bobby Dante, I made garlic beef fillet with parmesan roasted asparagus topped with a homemade hollandaise sauce and loaded baked potato slices. I am Gordon Ramsay. Thanks. That sounds delicious. Garlic beef fillet with parmesan roasted asparagus topped with homemade hollandaise sauce and loaded... Yeah, that sounds amazing, mate. I've got nothing to add to that. Congratulations, well done. Can I still say piss flaps? Yes, you can still say piss flaps. Don't worry, Sonny. Gunner, good morning, Adam. How are you? The lads and the business doing? Oh, how are you? The lads and the business doing? Everything's fine. Everything's grand, mate. With reports that Kevin Dunn has sold his stock, do you think Vince may be close to selling? And check out the new kittens at the Mad Catter Cafe in Eastbourne. I thought he hadn't sold all of them, right? He'd still sold some. He's still retained some. The majority of his shares, I believe, unless I missed something in the news. Do I think Vince is going to sell? Personally, when that news circulated that they might be looking to sell, I'm pretty skeptical on it. I don't think Vince will sell. I think he'll die with those shares, and then they'll be inherited by Stephanie, Triple H, and Shane. I think it's going to be a family business for the foreseeable. But I don't know. It was I got a really interesting email about a few key shareholders selling shares, and apparently that's something that happens before, or very often happens before a company is sold, or when a company is looking to be sold. So time will tell, but my heart says no. Hello, mate. Are you doing live Money in the Bank reactions? Yes, I will be. Yeah, it's just the live reactions this time around. Just the live reactions this time around. But we'll be doing predictions. They'll be on the channel on Wednesday, and then pitches on Thursday. I think the usual stuff will be happening, but no edited reactions this time, because essentially it was just such a nightmare, and it took 3 editors working on that stuff to make it work. And then it was a push getting it out on time. It was just a bit of a nightmare, and it's not going to be possible. If we're still here for SummerSlam, which I really hope we're not, but if somehow we are, then we'll try and do them for SummerSlam. But for the foreseeable, it's just going to be live reactions. But I think it should still be fun, obviously. And the Money in the Bank, the Culty in the Bank briefcase will be on the line. David Thompson, my daughter Gwen was born today. Oh, please have a drink for her. I'm unable to celebrate with my family due to the lockdown. Thank you. David, congratulations. I hope Gwen is healthy and happy. And that's wonderful news. Wonderful news. Sending all my love to you. I will have a drink. I don't have any drink to hand. I will find something shortly. Bobby Lashley's coming to the ring. He's looking trim, you know. I'll find something shortly to drink. Bane into ass. £20. Thank you so much, mate. Can't donate anywhere near as much as last time, but always want to support where I can. Have a good stream, everyone. Stay safe, Jane. Lovely message again. Thank you so much. Please don't apologise. That's a wonderful donation. Thank you so much, mate. Andrew, let me get that Switch friend code, Adam. We can be island buddies. I'll find it. I'll grab it during the next commercial break. I'll go and grab it. Red Dev 777. Hey Adam, good to see you again. You beautiful man. Hope you're well and been getting some sleep, mate. That's all I've been doing. It's all I've been doing. I slept for like, what was it? Friday to Saturday, because I was planning on streaming in the evening. I ended up sleeping for like 14 hours to begin with, and then I went back to sleep the following night. Oh, it's Titus versus Lashley, sure. I must have slept for like, in a 24-hour period, I was probably asleep for 18 hours of it. It was beautiful. Thank you for giving me something to look forward to weekly. You've been my one friend for 6 weeks. Thank you. You've been one of, how many? 2,000 or so friends for me, but that doesn't mean you're any less special, Red Dev. In fact, you're my favourite out of everyone. I will say I almost said you're the leader of the gang. You am then, and that's not. You can't say that. Adam Profit, Ruffle at Asuka singing and bobbing her head to Nia's music. Clearly the MVP of the NC Arena era. No idea what she says, but she's awesome. Go Eagles! I agree. I think Asuka's been great. Really, really great. Wait, this gauntlet match? Oh, this is it. This is the gauntlet match for this is the last shot. I assumed it was going to be. I thought it was the second chance gauntlet match, but Titus didn't have a first chance, right? By the way, give us a like, help us out, blah blah blah. I've just sort of misunderstood what's going on here. Yeah, but Bobby Murphy's got potentially the main event match tonight. Right, Lashley has dispatched Titus. Akira's next. Matt V. Adam, thanks for everything you and Cultaholic do. Best thing on the web. Do you think they'll park Jinder Drew to stop people remembering Heath? No. I think we are going to get Drew versus Jinder. Oh, nice. He's put him away as well. I'm not meant to be talking about that match. That's the bit, isn't it? But no, I saw them posting that dream match thing. It's a dream match. Drew versus Jinder. They haven't announced or anything, but I think we'll get it. Okay. Shelton. We've not seen him in a while. I didn't even know he was on Raw. I thought he was on SmackDown. Wasn't he on SmackDown? When did he get drafted to Raw? Or am I just misremembering? Maybe. Yeah, I think they'll do it. Isle of Paul White. Papa Pacitti, word on the street is you've got a 12-inch love stick. Care to comment? I can neither confirm nor deny, pal. Carol's, hey Alan, just wanted to say that paper... What? Get that paper, you thwacking sex symbol, you. Cheers, love. Thank you very much. Nix, it's me, your boy. I am Jahak. No, you're not. Sunny Horizons. In that case, piss flaps. Good. Yeah, put it to good use, mate. You can say he came apart from the Foxtrot. I don't even remember that. Of course he did. Of course he did. Because he's been popping up. I say he's been popping up. He popped up with a Brock Lesnar feud. What was it? The one with Ray, I think. Of course he did. And he's been beaten a few times. He had a match with Aleister Black. Just didn't remember. My bad. Sydney, Adam, I can teach you how to add friends on Switch and help with Animal Crossing. Thank you very much. I might need your help as well, because I'm not very good with this stuff. First friend has to be me, though. Deal. Love you, man. Thank you very much, Sydney. Cheers. Much appreciated. What do you think of Adam's return to YouTube? Says Yusfi. Yeah, good for him. I think he's enjoying himself. I haven't spoken to him much in the past few weeks, but yeah, good for him. I think I haven't had a chance to watch any of it, but as long as he's enjoying himself and he's happy, then that's good with me. Who's next? Another spear. Spears for days. Bobby Lashley. Is he going to go the distance? That's just who you want in a ladder match, isn't it? Bobby Lashley. Umberto. Oh, he still exists. I hadn't thought about Umberto Carrillo for time. His push is done, isn't it? Poor bloke. He's got some nice new hair. Bobby Lashley's knackered. Hey Adam, I ate a pizza once in Newcastle at a place called Daddy's. It gave me the S words. Yeah, a Pizza Daddy is a thing. I think I ordered from there, didn't I, a while ago? Adam Tahiti versus Bubby Murphy at Bubby in the Bonk. Okay, Adam Tahiti. Yeah, I'll take it. What have I had before? When I was growing up, I had panini, spaghetti, twat. Gunner Station, did you like arsehole HBK in the 90s? No, I didn't get it. When I was growing up, I can appreciate certain things about the character now. When I was growing up, I didn't really get it. Arsehole HBK. And he was genuinely an arsehole, wasn't he? Back then he was just one of the worst people in wrestling. Yeah, no, but it didn't do anything for me when I was watching it, as it happened. Are you streaming NXT this week for the championship matches? I will be. I'm streaming NXT every week. Unless it's something absolutely mental on AEW, it's an NXT stream now. That's what's happening with that. Hi Adam, I live in a place called Bedlington, but I hate Newcastle because I support Sunderland. Okay. Oh, your name as well, Sunderland fans. Yeah, good. Okay, sweet. Good for you. I think I'm up to date. Hey, let me get my Switch. 1 second. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to get my Switch. Bit of crotch for you. And I'll show you my island. It's not very impressive. I'm your only friend. Blue canary in the alley by the light switch. Like a little birdhouse in your soul. What's up, buddy? What's up, little buddy? You okay? Why'd you look so sad, Abby? Birdhouse in your soul. Not too good to find a corner. Oh, you're downstairs now, aren't you? Right. Why am I so trash at Fire Pro? Asked Noah Grossman. I don't know. It's a hard game, isn't it, to get to grips with. I'm crap at it as well. Oh look, I'm asleep at the moment. It's 1:40 a.m. I put myself to bed before I. That's me. See that? That's my flat. It's a tent. So I've got like a rainbow coloured. I know this is underwhelming for anyone who's actually playing the game, by the way, because I know you're far ahead of me, but let me have this. I've got a nice striped hammock. I've got... Oh, look at this, right? You can't really see it very well, especially when I angle it at the light. In the corner there, do you see that? It's a little turtle that I caught. And he just sits there doing nothing. He is alive. He is alive. I'll get back to that in a little bit. Umberto and Lashley still going at it. Thoughts on Jim Cornette's comments on comedy in AEW? Cassidy, Stunt, the women's division, and Omega in particular. I get wrestling as subjective, but when I've seen their shows, it's like watching WWE. I think that's the thing. It is subjective completely, and I'm very much of the opinion that everyone knows wrestling isn't real. I'm not going to call it fake, but it's not 100% real. It's predetermined, whatever. It's entertainment. And if you don't like something, just don't watch it. There are other more serious companies that don't do comedy wrestling that you can watch if that's for you. So yeah, I just think go somewhere else, because that stuff can be really entertaining. A lot of the time, I won't lie, comedy wrestling, it can be pretty hit or miss for me. I enjoy it when it's done well, but very often it's not done well and it doesn't do anything for me. But you'd have to be mad to think that wrestling is real. And I get that it's about suspending one's disbelief and trying to pretend it's real. But if that's the way that they want to do things, and like Orange Cassidy, for example, one of the most over characters in wrestling, full stop. It's working, it's connecting. He is connecting with the audience. So, yeah, essentially, like, it is entertainment, isn't it? Silly stuff has always gone on. Look at just like anything. Wrestling clearly isn't real combat. If you want to watch real combat, go and watch MMA. That's fake too. And boxing. Whoa, he's DQ'd Bobby. He's eliminated from the Gauntlet Match. He's too strong. Lashley's out of there. He's gone. He's gone. You know, and the thing specifically with Jim Cornette is that I just feel, oh, he's going to hit a spear anyway, just for the lols. He just says stuff to stay relevant. He's not closely involved in a major promotion anymore. He's got merch to sell. He's got podcast ad space to sell. So sometimes I think he's just contrarian or controversial for the sake of it. That's his whole thing. I actually find it pretty tiresome now, if I'm honest. The beef between him and Russo, I think, is one of the most tedious things in wrestling. Boring. Does nothing for me. I just joined in. Why is this guy in such a grumpy mood? I don't think I am. I was just talking about something serious for a couple of minutes. I'll go back to humiliating myself with the spunky C-word dance and so on shortly. Don't worry. I'm a clown. I know that. I'm here for your entertainment. And God, we're going to an ad break already. That's good though, because I can show you a bit more on my Animal Crossing island. There was a few more that came through very quickly before I... You're my favourite too, Adam. What do you think of AEW having wrestlers in the crowd, and do you think WWE should coffee, but won't because it's Vince? Yeah, I think you're right in that they won't do that because they'll be accused of stealing the idea. But I really like it. Just a few extra bodies there, I think helps it out. It makes it feel a little less sterile, a little less empty. So, yeah, I think it's good. Obscure, Adam, let me give you a wrestling ring and Cultaholic shirts to your Animal Crossing island. That way I can pretend I have friends and not cry. You're more than welcome to. You are more than welcome to. We want to see the lion. I'll try and find the lion for you. I'll do a stream on this probably at some point. I'll try and find that annoying lion that's been bothering me. And I'll do the friend code stuff later. I don't want anyone coming to my island yet, because it's embarrassing, isn't it? Give me a week and then I'll do the friend code stuff. I'll try and find that lion and the horse. I think the lion is in the red tent at the end. Orange tent, maybe. I don't like the horse. Yeah, this is the horse. I'll show you the horse. It's 2 in the morning and she's just stood up walking around her flat. It's a bit sinister, isn't it? God, that needs a clean. This is the first time I've used my Switch in literally a year. We can send you goodies. Yeah, you're more than welcome to send me goodies, but I will hold off on the friend code thing for now. I want to do it on my own for a little bit, and then we'll all have some fun with it. I don't think I can get in the lion's house. If the light isn't on, it says must be sleepy time. Oh, that means the lion's asleep. I can't show you the lion unless there's a way of like shaking the tent or something to wake it up. I don't think there's a way of I don't think there's a way of doing it. But yeah, I've got that. I've got a net. I've been stung by wasps. They got me in the eye earlier. I don't really understand what the game's about, if I'm honest. I've never played an Animal Crossing before. At the moment, it's just wandering around. And because I started it quite late tonight, it felt like everything was shut. Nobody wanted to chat to me anyway. So I did the thing, and there were all these bugs flying around. And I know I can catch those with the net. And then it gets into it, and all of a sudden I can't do any of that. I can't catch any bugs or do anything, because it's night time. There was a moth. I caught about 4 moths that were just kicking about outside one of the tents. I caught some fish, but they seem to be difficult to catch. What else? What else have I done? I've just been shaking the peach trees. Just been getting all of those and bothering wasps, getting stung. Such a relaxing game. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's gonna be this alternate reality that I can dip into, and that should be quite fun. I don't like the raccoons. I'll tell you for free. Tom Nook and his little buddies Timmy and Tommy, I think they're called. Something quite sinister about them. I'm not a fan. Adam Profit, if you don't like something, don't watch it. Yeah. It really is that simple, isn't it? It really is. It's not like they're doing anything super offensive. They're just dicking about a bit, aren't they? Doing some funny stuff in wrestling, which is fundamentally silly anyway. Tell that to certain members of Name Redacted. A certain person literally complains about everything WWE. I mean, obviously, I don't watch What Culture's content anymore. But I think, personally, I don't want to say anything to that might be unfair to those guys either. Because I think, first of all, I think they were left in a very difficult position when we left and did Cultaholic, because we were the on-screen guys, and then they were left with very few people who had been on screen before, and so like it's difficult to adapt to that, and I think they've done a really good job. But a lot of those guys, yeah, they don't seem to enjoy a lot of what WWE do, and that's fair enough. But I think there is a lot to like about WWE still, personally. I mean, it's weird at the moment, that's for sure, and I try to be far more forgiving with the booking and everything currently, just because of the circumstances. Luna the Hellhound, What Culture banned me for no reason. Were you yiffing away in the chat, Luna? Luna is our resident furry. Welcome. Angel Guards are very much in control of Humberto Carrillo. Haven't seen this in a while, have we? It's been a few weeks. Bobby's really unhappy backstage. Is he going to take it out on Lana? Not now. Yeah, it looks like the breakup angle still is happening. I meant take it out as in, like, leave me alone. Not take it out as in, you know. Angel is just grounded. Humberto, not a lot happening there. Put a painting behind you. What, on that little bit of wall? It's not very big, mate. I know it's not especially interesting, but it's the only place that I can have the stream set up. I guess I could have put it over there. No, there's not room because there's a shelf in the way. This is it. Sorry, it's not that fun to look at. And hopefully I won't be in this flat for too much longer. A few months maybe, and I'll be living in Gateshead. Carol's. Gonadal region. That's a tough... I've never heard it before. I get it, it's in the region of the gonads. The meat and 2 veg. Gonadal region. Gonadal sounds most natural. Thanks very much, Carols. Cheers. Umberto, 2 count. Once your store is built in Animal Crossing, hopefully Timmy and Tommy ends up selling the wrestling ring. I still need that. Yeah, I'm not going to keep looking at it because it's a distraction and I need to watch the wrestling. It's just, I know I'm going to get addicted to it. I got really addicted to that Stardew Valley. And this seems a lot bigger than that. Although there's no combat. I'd like it if me, Tom Nook, Timmy and Tommy could go down the mines and lay some smackdown on some bats or snakes or something. But I think it's the sort of thing that I can spend an hour a day on it and feel like I'm achieving something. Show me a toaster. I've done the toaster stuff. We're past the toaster stuff. Thanks very much. It's a 4-slice cream Breville toaster. Just search 4-slice cream Breville on Google Images and there you go. But we're past the toaster stuff, I feel. Looking for a little surfboard maybe? No? It's the swingy move. I don't know what it's called. What's that called? Oh, he's wriggled out. It's a bit awkward. Oh, he's got him in a pin, but that was a weird transition. What's the next game you're going to stream? I don't know. It's tomorrow as well. I was going to do Mario at the weekend, but maybe I should try something different. Maybe Until Dawn. I might try and get the PS3 hooked up to something, and because I got that HDMI splitter. See if I can get that working. And do some PS3. Or maybe Switch. Maybe Switch is the right thing. Maybe I should just do Animal Crossing. Maybe Animal Crossing makes the most sense. I don't think it'll be very interesting. It'll probably just be really annoying. But I think that's the case with all of my gaming streams, to be honest. Until Dawn would be great. Jackbox. Undertale. Another anime. I really enjoyed that. I loved the Doki Doki stream was my favourite stream potentially that I've ever done full stop. I thought it was a lot of fun. What's going on here? Thank you very much. Cheers. Let me grab this stuff up. Hope you're well and hope the money helps. Thanks for keeping us all entertained. Thank you very much. It definitely will, and I'm very well. I hope you're well also. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. Oh, and House of Fleur, you and Kirby should collaborate on a shirt that parodies the Shawn vs. Brett DVD case. I like that. I'm sad that we're not going to see Kirby wrestle again. I hope he comes back for one more. Okay, Theory's up next. Umberto. I'm surprised Umberto picked up the win there, actually. I don't think he's going to beat Theory, unless they're building him as the underdog. You can imagine, well, Angel, Austin, or Umberto would all do great things in the Money in the Bank match. Who would I most like to see in there? Probably Angel over Umberto, but no chance of that anymore. No chance of that. Telling you, Andrade is winning. Yeah, Andrade's a good shout. Andrade could very easily be in there. Wrestling retirements are never permanent, as you said in your recent list. Exactly. Exactly. Such a talented guy. He was a pleasure to work with. Made me look good, essentially. Gunner, agree with your points. I just feel wrestling fans have become tribal. Personally, I feel AEW has been somewhat disappointing, as they were supposed to save us from crappy WWE, but do stupid things too. I would say there are fewer stupid things. I get your point, but it's a company in its infancy, isn't it? And there are always going to be mistakes. There are always going to be booking decisions that people don't agree with. See Kenny's recent 6-minute match against whoever that was. I can't even remember his name. There are always going to be things that bother people. That's for sure. And the wrestling crowd is such a divisive audience. It's very difficult to please wrestling fans, isn't it? And I'm including myself there. But we're not very good at just sitting back and enjoying what's playing out on our screens without overanalyzing it sometimes. And that can be fun to do. Like, the analysis of wrestling to me is a lot more fun. And I do it for a living as well. But yeah, I do feel like wrestling fans can sometimes be a little bit unfair, a little bit quick maybe to jump to conclusions or not let things play out, and I think that's something that we could all be better at, myself included. Fewer pay-per-views a year definitely helping AEW, makes every pay-per-view more important. Couldn't agree more, Austin. Couldn't agree more there, mate. Can you and Ben Potter do a co-branded Animal Crossing event, please? We need it in these trying times. Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, I forgot that Ben's playing it. I think Ben's playing it, isn't he? Yeah, I'm up for it. I'll show you my stream. My island sometime on stream and see what you guys think. When I've done a bit to it, I need to do a bit more. Stop picking it up. I just want to play it. I don't want to watch 3 hours of Raw. No, I do desperately. Carols, just wanted to commend you on your hard work during quarantine. I love these streams. Thank you so much. You truly exemplify the old adage. When life gives you demons, make demonade. Love you to the moon and back, Alan. Thank you very, very much. Was that a little bit of Savage Garden at the end there? I hope it was. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Arches, I'm willing to die on this hill, but Pacitti versus Kirby Glowstick Mania is one of my favourite wrestling moments ever. That's really nice of you to say. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. It was... It certainly felt like it... Back then, it was a really weird time in British wrestling. Before the introduction of NXT UK. It's fair to say, I don't think anyone can argue that British wrestling, whether it's NXT UK and WWE's involvement or not, isn't as popular as it was a few years ago. And this isn't me going, British wrestling's dead, because that's not what I'm suggesting at all. There are still lots of promotions selling out, not right now, but you know what I mean. There are lots of, but it doesn't have the hype that it had a few years ago. It just doesn't. And you can look at ticket sales generally, and the venues that some of the bigger indies are running are getting smaller. There's less hype surrounding it. There is less hype surrounding it. And the problem is, I've said that on stuff before, and I get accused of that whole, oh yeah, you're saying British wrestling's dead thing, and that's not what I'm saying at all. It's not. Austin's out as well. Wow. Andrade's going to dispatch him, surely. Oh, he's back! He's back! Here we go. It looks like we've got our winner. He's not dead. What a great shot. Hidden behind a ladder. Shades of his debut at the Rumble, I guess. There you go. There he is. Beautiful stuff. Good to see him back. Reports were correct. Welcome back, AJ. Ooh, he's a ghost. Woo! Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, the British wrestling thing? Yeah. I think, it's not just, is it dead or is it alive? And I'm not saying it's dying either. I'm just saying it's less popular than it was a few years ago. And WCPW, it really felt like it came at the height of the second, I guess, British wrestling boom. When, you know, this is when Progress was selling out every show that they did in 5 minutes, maybe half an hour tops. But the tickets went online, boom, they're gone. They're gone straight away. Same with lots of other promotions. And WCPW got a lot of flack for what it did, and accusations of relying too heavily on imported talent and former WWE guys, former TNA guys, whatever. But for people, especially for people who lived in the Northeast, it was a really exciting time to be able to go and see Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, Del Rio, Matt Hardy, Bully Ray, and then big names on the indie scene also. You had Pete Dunne there, Trent, Tyler, Drew at the time. And I think they did a lot of good, genuinely. I don't think WCPW did any damage to the UK indie scene personally.
I mean, humans need other humans. Even if we can't stand closer than 6 feet or touch each other, there's still ways.
Oh goodness me, there's lots and lots. Okay, Andrew, AEW never promised to save anybody from wrestling. From the jump, they promised to be an alternative. Don't let the marks work you into a shoot, brother. Yeah, I agree. I think maybe that's people's saying that this was going to be the game changer, and Cody and Co were always very open about the fact that this was a long-term thing and it was an alternative to WWE. I didn't agree with some of the stuff that they were doing at the beginning and the shots taken at WWE, Cody smashing up the throne. I thought it was a little bit unnecessary, but also it generated a lot of press for them. It got them a lot of attention, so I get why they did that.
New fudge brownie M&Ms. No bacon necessary.
These look nice. I'd like some fudge brownie M&Ms.
But some air fresheners use
Nick's favourite wrestling tag team. New Day, the Usos, or... No, not doing it, mate. Not doing it. My favourite is the Usos. I think they're brilliant. Hello, Happy. You're stretching out there, buddy. Rolling around. Adam Bray Hemingway. Appreciate all the work you lot are putting in and keeping us entertained. Been killing some time also watching some old Hogan stuff in Japan, and it shocks me that you can actually work. Do recommend. Mate, I've seen loads of Hogan stuff in Japan. Or the vast majority of Hogan stuff in Japan. The guy could work. Of course he could. He just didn't need to. Why do more than is necessary? If you can get over and you can pop a crowd like Hogan does by doing that, or doing whoo, like, why bother? Why are you going to bother doing Rusev being featured there very quickly. It's the must be Monday. The smoke. Good to see Alan back. Good to see Alan Jones back. Yeah, why bother doing more than you need to if you can be just as effective with less. And that is the reason that Hogan's body is held up so well. The back of that guy, it's as good as new. It's as good as new. It's definitely not made of steel. Matt, you and the other guys should do a Zoom wrestling quiz and have a round where you act out moments in wrestling history. Yeah, we're going to try some Zoom stuff if this continues for much longer. We haven't had much luck so far. Not with the big multi-man stuff. It's alright. Get away with it for the podcast. But there's certain stuff it just wouldn't work with, like reactions, for example. We tried. It's just not going to work. Your shirt is scary. It is a bit, isn't it? It's Eels. It's a band. Don't be scared. I want to see AJ get rid of Humberto very quickly here, really. I think AJ's got this. Is he the last man in the match? Who knows? They said they didn't know how many people were going to be in it. But he's got to win this now. He's got to win it. Lloyd, considering a switch, is it worth it? Yeah, 100%. 100%, mate. It's provided me with a lot of hours of entertainment. What have I played on there? Stardew's great. Let me look at my games library. I'll tell you what I've been playing. So, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Mario Kart 8, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I've been playing. Keep in mind, I've played this for about a year. Smash, Super Mario Party, ARMS. I was playing for a bit. Breath of the Wild, Zelda game. Crash Bandicoot. And I think Spyro's out for it now, so I was going to download Spyro and maybe just play Spyro 2 and 3 in my spare time. But yeah, 100% Lloyd. Adam, hey Adam, how are you? I'm good, Adam. How are you, Adam? I'm loving the content recently. Any teasers of new videos you can share? No, we've sort of just had to put a lot of the plans we had on hold. Or postpone them for a little bit because of the current situation. There will be, especially when we're back in the office, we've got some ideas that we'll get to work on very quickly. I mean, we're doing the every pay-per-view ranked from worst to best stuff. So that's 30 weeks of that you've got on a Wednesday evening at the moment. I'll do a Money in the Bank. Maybe that's what I should do tomorrow. Or maybe I do that Thursday. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, on YouTube, I'm going to do the Money in the Bank full card playthrough. That makes sense. I'll do that. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'll be playing tomorrow. Oh, no, but is it all going to be finalised? Maybe I do that Thursday. No, it doesn't matter anyway. Maybe I do it Saturday. Sometime this week I'll do a Money in the Bank playthrough on 2K as well. But no, there's some we've got a second Wish unboxing coming up. We'll get back to doing punishments for sure. I will get around to doing What Happened to Everyone in the What Happened to That Wrestler music video for sure. Am I going to do it on Twitch or YouTube? YouTube. It'll be on YouTube because it's wrestling related. I can get away with that. House of Fleur. Waiting for Vince to start making Austin Theory come up with theory puns and wordplay for a gimmick like I theorize or prove your theory wrong. It wouldn't surprise. That said, the guy could do with a little bit of personality. I know he's been called up very, very early, but still I don't really know much about him. Michael King, serious question. Do you think that the declining wrestling ratings are linked to YouTubers showing their disdain for wrestling continuing to film live? No, not at all. It's just been declining for ages. And to be honest, they're not as fun to watch, are they? If we're being honest, these empty arena shows, as hard as they're trying, they're not as good. It's just that simple. It makes you realise what we already knew, if we're honest, is that a live crowd is so integral with this stuff. It makes all the difference. Like a 3-hour show with no crowd, to me, is a bit of a tough watch. They did it well with WrestleMania, and the cinematic matches were wonderful and helped make things feel a little bit different toward the end of the shows. But 3 hours of Raw but in front of nobody doesn't do much for me, if I'm honest. I don't think it's much to do with YouTubers showing disdain for it. Stevie Scodes. Honestly, didn't watch What Culture and WCBW, but I watched some based on the stories you told. You were fantastic to watch. Oh, thank you very much, Stephen. Cheers. That's a very nice thing for you to say. Andy, thanks for all the content and sorry for the focus on the other peeps on last Monday's Raw. You guys are other peeps on last? I don't even remember which was the stream. Was that a stream where it all broke down? Was it a mess? I can't remember. They all blur into one now. You guys are truly astonishing. You, Ross, Jack, Sam are brilliant, and Tom is a treat always. Sorry it's not more. Mate, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for the kind words as well. That's really, really nice of you. Godfather's Hose might be a tricky one to do on that one. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I don't know how we do that. The only one that I know is the woman that won the hardcore title. Oh, Calf Crusher, and Umberto is tapped. Has AJ won? Yes. He was the last man. Isn't that lucky? Making a return and being the last man. What a lucky boy. What a lucky, lucky boy. Hey, that's cool. That's going to be a good match, isn't it? Exciting to see how it plays out, you know. Because I think it probably will run throughout the show. I think we'll start off. It'll be the first match will be the Money in the Bank match, or the Money in the Bank matches, 2 in 1. It's a match. The Money in the Banks match. AJ working the leg of Humberto, so he can't climb the ladder in the match he's not in. Take that. Yeah, I think it's going to run throughout the thing, so I think it'll start. And then between matches, or perhaps even during matches, in some cases, we'll cut back and, oh God, they're in Vince's office. Oh, they're in catering. Catering? What else is going to be in WWE's HQ? The swimming pool. There you go, there's the lineup. We got AJ. We got Ray J. We got Black J. We got Bry J. We got Corb J. And we got Oates J. Oates J? It's you know what? It's a really I think it's a really decent lineup. I think that should be a good match. The gym, yeah, the restrooms. That's a really, really strong match. Steve. We got a zombie. Hey, buddy. Jay Styles.
And there's no Undertaker to try and steal my spotlight. Not this time. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I got buried. So what? I admit it. I understand it.
Alright.
But that doesn't mean I lost. It doesn't mean I lost anything. There's no rules in a boneyard match.
There's no death.
At all. But that was then, and this is now, and I have seized an opportunity. You see, I am now in the most unique Money in the Bank ladder match. And it's worth it. It's worth it. In fact, I'm gonna do anything, and I mean anything, to get that Money in the Bank contract. And if that means
I think he might win.
Rey Mysterio or an Aleister Black off the top of WWE.
Whoa! He's gonna murder a man
So
like he's been murdered.
they haven't been what I've been through. They haven't seen what I have seen.
I'm liking this.
So get ready to rewrite the history books on the greatest moments in Money in the Bank history. Because the truth is,
That's a hard sell, isn't it? What's AJ gonna do, the nutter?
will be number one. Because I'm winning that contract where I'm guaranteed an opportunity at the WWE Championship. And then finally then, when I get that contract, Mr. Money in the Bank can be
Phenomenal. Oh, I bet he's lonely. He's got no mates anymore. Yeah, I think he's in with a good chance, you know. I think he'd make a good Mr. Money in the Bank. Yeah, I think he might do it. Steve Dalgleish, or Dalgleish, sorry. Mike and Tracy live upstairs. Mr. Happy was in your bedroom upstairs. Theory, Mike and Tracy are tied up in your bedroom. That's kinky, Pacitti. It's a theory. Yeah, I don't know what that has to do with my cat being up in my bedroom. Yeah, you've got a creative mind. Matthew McFadden, disappointed AJ didn't get God's entrance from 06. Big Bastardly, love your eel shirt. Thank you very much, mate. Red Dev, I'm from Australia, and a few years ago we got a boom, and at the same time people were saying it'll die off eventually, and we're seeing exactly that. It just happens. Peaks and valleys. Yeah, for sure. And I don't disagree with you at all. But I think there were certain outside factors that did maybe hamper the continued growth of British wrestling. I'm looking forward to that. McIntyre versus Murray. Yeah, it is. It is certainly peaks and troughs. It's certainly peaks and troughs. Chris Jericho, thanks very much, Chris. The only problem with AEW is Pineapple Pete. Man, I hate that guy. Gunner Station, Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle? Squirtle, because I think he was the funniest. And I like turtles. I know he's not a turtle, he's a Squirtle. Yeah. Yeah, he's funny, wasn't he? And his voice was funny. Right. I can't really remember what Charmander sounded like. It was like that for Bulbasaur. A bit like Eric Cartman. Squirtle. Squirtle. That's the same thing, I've just done the same voice. What did Charmander sound like? Charmander. Was it like that? Charmander. I'm just doing South Park voices here. Alright. Speaking of cool guys, eh? This cool guy want to come and hang out here? Or are you just going to run away? Of course you are. High pitched. Charmander. Like that? Hey you guys, it's me, Charmander. Meow. Adam, get Mario Odyssey. Second best Switch game. I've got it, Andy. I've got it, mate. It's a great game. You have any other hobbies, like any sports? No, not really. What hobbies? Board games, I guess. The sport of board games. I go away for a minute and now Adam has turned into a Pokemon. I've turned into all the Pokemon. My favourite was Muck. I think Muck was really funny. I don't remember what he sounded like either. Did he say anything? Why did they all just say their names? Except for like Meowth. Were there any others that could talk? Like Pikachu could just say Pikachu and all that. Could Mr. Mime talk? He seems like he'd be able to talk. Why Meowth just fluent English or Japanese if you were Japanese, or any language if you were living in, you know what I mean? All the Pokemon, 3 of them. What? If you were a Pokemon, how would you say Adam? Just like this. Adam. And it's just my normal voice because it's so fun to listen to anyway. Lapras could talk. Which one was Lapras? Oh, the dragon, the floating dragon thing. Blue with a shell. Dragon turtle. Mr. Mimes can't talk. Adam! Hitting all my big moves. Bang! Elbow. Adam! Shoryuken. Adam! Tope Suicida. Adam! The mime can talk. Like, come on. I don't know. I haven't watched Pokemon since when it was popular. 1999 or something. It's been 20 years since I've... Mr. Meowth learnt to talk because of love. Oh. There you go. Could Pikachu end up talking? Or did he just keep saying Pikachu forever? I think you could just tell how he was feeling, couldn't you? You could tell if he was feeling jealous or happy or romantic. Just the way he said Pikachu. Pikachu. Like that. He would say that. Was it ever really popular? Pokemon? Are you joking? Yeah. Kids were getting mugged for those cards. Somebody in my school literally had a knife pulled on them. Probably for like 2 energy cards as well. I don't even think it was any good. Ash died. Is he? Is he died? Right. Is Money in the Bank live or pre-recorded? Sorry if it's been talked about. So I think the Money in the Bank match itself, the both combined, I don't know what to call it. It's just the one Money in the Bank match, but for 2 briefcases, has been filmed, as far as I know. Although maybe the closing sequence, because I don't think they would have maybe taped that in advance, because somebody could have seen on top of the building, perhaps. Could they? They could have flown a drone up while they were filming and filmed the ending already. That's what I would have done. No, I think that might happen live. As far as I know, everything's happening live except for the interior stuff in WWE Towers. As far as I know. But I don't know. I don't know. And that's why it's so exciting to be a wrestling fan. Adam. Hey again, Adam. Hey, Adam. How's it going, Adam? With the upcoming Braun Bray match, do you think WWE could have held back on that feud? I know circumstances are not the best right now, but you can't really have Braun beat Bray and then if Bray wins, you're back to square one. Thoughts? Yeah, I think they've put themselves into a corner again. I see there being a non-finish there. And I think they might even drag it out all the way to SummerSlam. Which is quite a while away. But that could happen. I think we might see... I just don't know. We're lacking big stars on SmackDown for sure. It was obviously going to be Roman. Of course it was. Braun Roman might have been the first feud. I don't know. Now feels like the time that they should be building people up. Build up Cesaro. Build up new stars for sure. But I guess that's difficult to do when you've got a new champion who is going to inevitably defeat them. And it would harm Braun a lot if a new star were to like if Cesaro rose up and then beat Braun. That would do a lot of harm to Braun, who they obviously see money in. Big E is somebody I'd love to see. Seems like a good time to do Big E while everything's up in the air so much. Right, Seth's out. God, we're only an hour in. Feels a bit of a slog this tonight, doesn't it? I got Corbin and Lacey winning Money in the Bank Sunday. Corbin wouldn't surprise me. Lacey. Yeah, I think Lacey's a good shout, actually. I think Lacey's a good shout. I would like it to be Asuka and AJ now. It's a sit-down interview with Seth.
Now, before you challenge Drew McIntyre this Sunday at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, your disciple Murphy will face the WWE champion.
That's a good point, Sam Odnar. Sheamus is there for exactly this purpose, yeah. He's a big star who can eat a loss. Yep, agreed. Sheamus would have been a good shout. I don't know how interesting it would have been, but... Shane is in with a chance, of course. I just don't think she needs the briefcase. I don't want to see her as an opportunist who takes advantage. I want to see her as a badass who beats people and breaks their arms.
As Drew McIntyre.
It's an interesting question. Because Drew is a dominant champion. He's a fighter. He's a warrior. He is an honorable man. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. He is not a leader.
He's a hell of a promo now, Seth.
And it is not his
I don't think he should ever be babyface again.
to be the champion that takes us into the future. It is mine. So what you're really asking is how am I preparing to meet my destiny? Drew McIntyre is going to put up a hell of a fight at Money in the Bank. The WWE Championship just
Should be a good match.
means so much to him. But I am willing to sacrifice myself
It's a...
for the greater good
The greater good.
of my destiny.
It's a weird one because the build to this match is arguably the best, in fact almost definitely the best, on the Money in the Bank card. But it's a bit tough to get too excited about because the result is so inevitable. It's so predictable that Drew's going to retain. But the match itself should be great.
Just what you do in
Imagine if Seth wins though.
represent an entire
The heat.
generation.
The greater good.
Generations that came before you.
Oh, let's do a Hot Fuzz watch along.
Your industry. That is your responsibility to be that champion, to be that leader. And Drew is not ready for the pain and
It's a shame World's End was so disappointing.
that comes with being a champion. Both
Because Shaun of the Dead was class.
he's not
Hot Fuzz, brilliant.
to crush Drew.
World's End.
I'm not
trusty jugglers.
To take the weight off of his shoulders and to put it onto my own, I am trying to save Drew McIntyre. And that is
I like the World's End. Give it another watch. Yeah, maybe I need to.
and Money in the Bank. My destiny will become a reality when I stand in this ring. When I stand in this ring.
He's showing us how to stand. He's standing. Right, buddy.
Announcement rings
A weird mood today, aren't you, mate?
and new.
New. Oh, sweetheart. You're right.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Nice little promo. Nice little promo. I see him getting involved later tonight in the Bobby Murphy match. Spaced is great. I like Spaced a lot. I've not seen Spaced in a while. I know they're playing them all. Weren't they playing them all tonight? I'm sure I saw Nick Frost tweeting about it. That they were doing back-to-back episodes. I think they're all on 4ID anyway if you want to watch them. Jason Martin, what happened to every Money in the Bank winner video? What happened to it? Well, the rank... Oh, you mean do a what happened to... Sorry. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. Oh, look, it's Thorne and the man whose name I've already forgotten. Vink. Brendan Vink. Good luck, guys. Shane Thorne's crappy t-shirt is my favourite thing on Raw. And I'm not joking. That is the worst t-shirt that I've ever seen. That's not true. Always pounding ass. AJ's jizzy shirt. CM Punk is a honey badger. There's worse, but Shane Thorne's is up there.
Australia's finest against two of Raw's flyest.
Val Venus had a jizzy shirt as well. Just the words Val Venus, but in spunk.
And it's not happening again.
Vagina. Remember that one? Vagina. Sounds like, vagina.
To tell anyone that will listen what it's like to lose Shane Thorne and all 6'5" of Brendan Vink.
Charisma, 4 minutes. Are they going to win? What is it? Cedric and Ricochet? It's next. I'm enjoying this partnership, sorry. Cedric and Ricochet. I think they're quite a fun team. It speaks volumes about WWE's creative that they can't do something proper with either man, but as a team, they're right, aren't they? Cena Colada, thank you and the Cultaholic. Guys, the lads, the cult. Yes, that. Thank you and the cult for all that you do. Thank you very much, Cena Colada. Cheers, mate. House of how different would wrestling be if Hogan went to Japan instead of WCW and formed NWO in Japan? It wouldn't have been as impactful because NWO had already sort of been a thing. That style of faction had been a thing in Japan. It would have made no commercial sense for him to do so, especially back then. The money was Hogan money was surely in the US, and that's where the audience was most familiar with him, or he was most over in the US. How different would it have been, though? I don't know. Would WCW have ever taken off in the way that it did? Probably not. Probably not. Because he was certainly the biggest star. He was bigger than Savage, who went over there, Piper, Brett later on, etc., etc. And then WWE made their own stars. Which, what do you want? What's wrong? Tom Clark, thank you very much. Hi, I haven't been watching these live streams since Name Redacted days and have never been able to donate, so it's a long time coming. Thank you for everything you do to make us all smile each and every time you stream or put out videos. Much love. Thank you very much, Tom Clark. Thanks for watching for so long, mate. Really, really appreciate it. Much love. Much love. Todd M. Dear AJ, there is no such thing as a most unique Money in the Bank match. It's either unique or it isn't. Sincerely, an English major. Yeah, you're right. It's a Boolean thing, isn't it? It's either unique or yeah. Well, there you go. Todd M. laying the smackdown on AJ Styles' candy vocabulary. The Nerd Guru. Who do you want to see get tossed off The roof.
Okay, too much heat. My bad. Come, join us.
Who's going to make the biggest splat? Most liquid. Otis. It's got to be Otis, hasn't it? Yeah. AJ tossing off Otis. Wanking jokes. Noah. Meowth spoke every language except for Armenian, because he was a Turkish genocide sympathiser. Well, there's a comment that I didn't expect to be reading tonight. Big Bastardly. Gilbert sounds like a Pokemon name. Yeah, it does. They got really lazy with the Pokemon names, didn't they? Because some of them were fairly clever. Some of them weren't so clever. But then they ended up just being like Catmon. They would just take... They would take two animals, whack them together and add like Mon or something to it. Oh God, look over the hill. It's Horse Dogmon. And it's just half a horse and half a dog. 151 was plenty. They didn't need any more. Horse Dogmon was the worst Pokemon I've ever seen. They became pretty uninspired. If you wanted animal to talk, go watch Digimon, my dude. Yeah, maybe what's he on about, people say. Yeah, maybe I never watched Digimon. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. That's all I remember from it. I don't remember anything else. There was a little orange bloke, little orange dinosaur. That's all. Trubbish. Is that a real Pokemon? A couple of people said that. Arcanine was a great Pokemon. Trubbish. Number 568. And he's just a green bag of crap, isn't he? He is just rubbish. Quite like the name though. Trubbish. Jake. Looking at the Money in the Bank lineup, I was thinking Styles or Black seemed like the only standouts to win, especially after that promo. Although AJ could take the crazy bump. Who do you think will win this year? I agree with you. It's between those two. I think Dolph Ziggler. Just because I don't think they're going to put that feud to bed yet. I think Dolph is going to take out Otis somewhere. Lure him into a room and lock him in. Or suiting. I don't know. Yeah, but I think it is between those two. On the women's side, I think it's between Shayna and Asuka. And then further down, Nia, Lacey. Tom Clark. Been watching you guys live stream since day one. I've never been able to donate till now, so I just want to say thank you for making us all smile. Thank you very much, Tom. Was that...
You faced Seth Rollins, Money in the Bank opponent, WWE champion.
Oh, you donated 2 different places. It only pops up. I set it to $10 so it's not just constantly coming on stream. But thank you so much, Tom. So sorry for you donating twice there. Well, I'm not sorry at all. Thanks for the cash, mate. Cheers. Bobby Burry.
Took me under his wing.
I love his voice.
He needed me, and I needed him. And since that day, I have learned and I've developed. So hopefully one day, I am on the same level as Seth Rollins.
I was watching Border Force Australia, and it's just a pleasure to listen to.
See, Seth and I
What a lovely accent.
will come. But that's later. Let's focus on tonight. See, last week, Drew McIntyre tried to break my jaw with a claymore.
Good rhyme.
Seth thinks he can beat Drew McIntyre. And I think he can too. But I know I can.
Go on, my son. I like him a lot. Oh, brilliant. Thorne and Vink get a jobber entrance. They don't... Good luck, guys. Welcome to Raw. Poor bastards. Sorry I'm a bit behind on the donations, by the way. Pew! The worst sting ever, that. Pew! I love how Cedric just doesn't get any of his theme. They don't even have a Tron. They haven't bothered making him a Tron. Can't. Oh no, there you go. It's just Ricochet's though. Oh, Cedric. Eric. They really should let Joe talk more on commentary. The guy's money on the mic. No, I've said many a time that I think Joe is the best talker in wrestling today, except for Paul Heyman, if he counts. I hope he considers doing it full time after he hangs up the boots for good. Agreed. It seems like a really easy, natural transition for him, doesn't it? Be nice to see him at least get a long IC title run before he retires. Don't be content with mediocrity. A nice long world title run, I think you mean, Eric. Matthew, ironic how they promote DQ on a Rollins segment. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Hell in a Cell. Very good. That sounded really sarcastic. No, I enjoyed that. Kyle, Friday is my girlfriend and I's 1 year anniversary. Not related to wrestling or anything you were talking about, just excited and bragging. Well, congratulations on having a girlfriend, Kyle. Have fun. Have fun. Congratulations on the 1 year anniversary. I'm glad you can't go out. Gunner Station, 5 from Raw and SmackDown. Who would you build up to be stars? Okay, I'll get the list up again. I love these questions that take about 45 minutes. Thanks for the donation. Sorry, I've got such a dick there. I need to get the thing up because I always forget people. 5 to build up as stars. From Raw, Aleister Black. Andrade. Brock Lesnar. No. God, it's a smaller roster on Raw than I thought. I guess they've just lost half their bloody... out of this slot then on Raw. So right, I've gone... Black Andrade. Does Asuka count? She's a star already, isn't she? I'm trying to avoid people who feel like stars already. Umberto, then, needs a bit of personality. Murray. And... I guess Cedric? No, Angel. Angel. On SmackDown. Shane Thorne's in the ring, but right now he's just tagged in Vink, who's 6'5", and that's all I know about him. Cesaro, obviously. Jackson Riker, I think has a lot of potential. Mojo Rawley, for obvious reasons. Sonya Deville. And Shorty G. Just realised that I didn't pick any female wrestlers from Raw there, did I? Bianca. Chuck Bianca in. Cut Umberto if he's still in there. Put Bianca there. Oh! Mustafa Ali. Cut someone from SmackDown. I've got 6 on each now. Sorry, pal. Arches. Firstly, after that return, I 100% want AJ to win. He deserves another title run, and being Mr. Money in the Bank will be great too. I agree. I think it would work really well for his character. And yeah, I'm all for him winning the title. Also, my question: who will take a bump off the top of Titan Towers, either men or women's matches? God, I mean, it is... I know it's wrestling. We've just seen a man buried alive, and Elias has got chucked off the thing that should have really hurt him, but then he was back and just done a match at WrestleMania. Who do they want to write off for a bit? Nia. I'd like to see Nia. Adam, I honestly would book Seth 5 in. Roman ain't coming back anytime soon. You could book months of material, Seth building a heel cult and have Drew chase. I assume you meant book Seth winning there. 5 in, winning. Yeah. I'd like Seth to build a cult. It's just WWE or Vince's weird phobia of factions, it always seems. Like, a lot of factions just haven't been booked very well in WWE. From going back many years to the Nexus, Sanity springs to mind on the main roster. He just doesn't like him, does he? Bray should have had a whole cult of followers. And he just didn't. Oh, nice sequence there. Very nice sequence. 2. Vink! Go on, Vink! Go on, Vink! What a guy. I bloody love Vink. One in the pink, one in the Vink. He's got it. I eat my words. I eat my words. Pinning Ricochet. Cheers for coming, Trev. Good. You know what? No. If they're going to be... They need the win, don't they? Maybe that was the wrong team to give them the win, but if MVP has got clients, they should probably be winning, if that's a thing that's... Go on. Bloody... Yes, Vink. Mr. Vink. The Vinkster. He's done it. Vink. I can't wait to hear that chanted at WrestleMania. Vink! 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 Go on, Vink! Christ. God, he's a big man, isn't he? Good old Vink. I bloody love Vink. I've always been a big fan of Vink. HBK's Lazy Eye. Ash is your mum, still single. Go and catch every Pokemon in the world. Very good. Garen Jenkins, question of the day. Off the top of your head, 5 worst / overhyped WrestleMania events ever. Thanks again. You continue to entertain us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hey, buddy. I do Twitch streams actually. So so you should check those out on the old Twitch, shouldn't you? Big Dilla's entered the chat. Dilla, I've just ignored your bloody thing there, haven't I? Right. Bam Bam versus Lawrence Taylor. Shut up. Miz versus Cena. Sid Taker. Reigns Taker. I'm missing something here. Slaughter Hogan, maybe? Let me keep thinking. I remember being really disappointed with the Sid match. Yeah, Reigns Trips is a good shout. Michael King. Wrestling has been my entertainment during this pandemic. Cultaholic has been showing great content. What happened to Tom's WrestleMania graded videos? Any chance of more classic graded videos? We might do some more next year or for various other ones. They weren't being viewed as much. I'll just be honest about it. They weren't being viewed as much as we'd hoped. I think they were great. I think Tom was really brilliant in them. But everyone was so busy at that time, we had to prioritise other stuff. So we'll probably get back to them. I think they were really fun. I think they were a lot of fun. But you know, everyone was pumping out so much WrestleMania content at the time, and I think that it was quite difficult to get WrestleMania content seen because so many people are doing this stuff now. Hey Adam, no one talks to me anymore, and now you're my best friend in the whole wide world. Thanks, Cookie Master Punk. I don't feel the same about you. I don't know who you are, so... Bit weird of you. Jenny Davis. Hey, Adam. Listening while taking my final. Can I get a good luck? No. Archie's... good luck, Jenny. I'm joking. And Cookie Master Punk. All of my love to you. You are my best friend. You are my only friend. Archers. I remember watching Royal Rumble 2019 and the 4-way kickoff show match. Bobby Murphy established himself as a star. Also, you might have missed one of my previous donations. Sorry, Archers. No, I didn't. That's the one that I did a minute ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, man. But Buddy's the man, isn't he? Yeah, man. Buddy's the man. I'm cool. I think he's class. I think he's really class. I wanted to see him in the Money in the Bank match, but sad that we're not going to. Sunny Horizons, I just dozed off for half an hour. What did I miss? AJ's back. Vink with the biggest win of his career, I assume. And not a lot else. Seth done a promo. Why am I talking like an idiot? Why do I keep doing that? I keep slipping into that. Seth done a promo. What was good? Like Spike, Jake Rodriguez. Thank you very much for reminding me to do my job and get the engagement up. We got 419. Let's get that to 500. That should be a piece of piss, to be honest. How many people are watching right now? 2,000 people watching. Let's get that to 500. That's a bare minimum. Scroll down. Click like. Otherwise, you are a racist. Wicked pisser. Elias to interfere in the Money in the Bank match and gets his own back. Dave Benson Phillips, by throwing Corbin off the roof. Corbin shows up on SmackDown with a slight limp because WWE wouldn't even surprise me. I think we might see Elias there screwing Corbin. There's a lot of ongoing feuds. I like that because obviously it's going to happen. Feuds are going to sort of play out within the Money in the Bank match itself, which is a lot of fun anyway. But it's quite difficult to work out where those are going to take place. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. 80 or so people there proclaiming that they are in fact not racist, which means we have a lot of racists watching the stream right now, which is a shame. That's one of the rules, right? The new rules are being introduced. By the way, guys, thanks for being cool tonight, and it hasn't gone all crazy like it has done for the past few weeks. So cheers for being so wonderful. But it's a shame that you are all racists. Derek Williams, Ricochet back to main event. If he's lucky, to be honest. That was nuts, wasn't it? Go on, Vink. And yes, Poet. So what exactly is the Forgotten Sons gimmick? They can't remember where their sons are. They're just worried. That's why they're so angry all the time. It's because they've lost their kids. They're fine. The kids they're not in any trouble or anything. But they're just worried parents. But they keep getting booked in wrestling matches. And so they have to do wrestling before they can go back to looking for their sons. So we're just kicking about in Walmart or something. I get the overall flavour of it as being a biker gangish vibe, but what are they? I've just explained that, and yes, Poet. I worry they'll become another Sanity now that they've got called over. Yeah, they will, mate. They will. They will. I don't think they're going to do well on the main roster at all. I like Jackson Riker the most. I want to see him do well. Dylan Henderson, I entered 10 puns into a pun contest, hoping at least one would win, but no pun intended. He's back, big deal, on form. What a guy. I'm not racist, some of my friends are African American, says Luna the Hellhound. Luna, your only friends are cartoon dogs. We know this about you. You are a beautiful resident furry, but they are. That's it. That's it. You don't have African American friends. You have cartoon fox friends with big throbbing you know whats. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm a big racist. I like, says E1860. This Raw is a tough one. It doesn't really feel like a go home show, does it? I guess none of the shows feel especially important though. Adam, have you seen the new Fiend mask on Euroshop? You need to check it out. Oh, Luna the Hellhound's upset with me. I'm just joking, Luna. I'm just joking. Obviously. All of my love to you. Please don't ban me, mods. WWE Euroshop. Oh, he's doing it as well. Oh, it's just the same one, is it? Oh no, you know what? It's better than the one that they were selling on WWE.com. There you go. Looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, it's quite good.
But it's not all good. Yeah, because ever since Raiders signed to the WWE and came to the Performance Center, we've apparently been chasing them. But tonight, here in the WWE Performance Center, we broke bread and became brothers, and chase ends tonight.
sometimes I like to tuck my knees into my chest and put my head down. That's just how I roll. Enjoyed that. I used to love rolling. That's something you don't do as an adult, isn't it? Being on the school field during the summer. Sausage rolls, forward rolls, back rolls. I could do the lot. Used to do headstands. That was my thing. To try and impress girls. Didn't work. Try and impress girls. I'd do headstands on really hard surfaces. Because I figured out I could do headstands for long periods of time, and I've got quite a tough skull apparently. So I was, hey girls, look at this. Tuck my shirt in. They were amazed. They were amazed, as you can imagine. Dylan. What rhymes... I've lost it. What rhymes with boo and stinks of stale cum? You. Okay. Adam. Thank you very much. Rob Power. Who will win each confirmed match at Money in the Bank? Love you, Adam. If I had to put money on it now, I'd choose AJ and Shayna. But I want it to be AJ and Asuka. Prince, should Bianca and Naomi be teaming? Who is her first feud? Should Bianca... No, I don't think they should. Should Bianca and Naomi teaming? Is that what you mean? Should they be a tag team? No, I don't think so. I think they can both shine on their own. Who is Bianca's first feud? I don't know. You know what? I could see after Money in the Bank, if Asuka doesn't win, them doing Bianca versus Asuka. And giving Bianca what will still feel like a relatively big win. Oh, Happy, what's up, mate? You're pathetic. What are you doing? Right, I'm gonna give him a stroke. 1 second. What's up, little buddy? What are you getting scared for? Right, fatso. You're gonna go crazy again. You never like this, do you? Oh, Happy. You alright, buddy? I'll say hello. You ever seen that woman who does cat massage? God, you look at you. You don't even look alive, mate. Come on, prove that you're alive. Prove that you're alive. Prove that you're real, mate. There you go. See, look at him being all alive. Oh, mate. Mwah. Wow. You're not happy, are you? Go on then. Say hello first. Give us a big wave. Hello, YouTube audience. You big racists. You're getting a bit happier, maybe? Maybe? You want gone, don't you? Go on then. Whoa! See you later, buddy. Turtlehead 2. Tell us a story about a bridge. Tell you a story about a bridge. Jesus. A story about a bridge? I don't have any stories about bridges. I don't think. Story about a bridge. I'm trying to think if I've ever done anything off a bridge. Sat under a bridge. Got a friend called Bridges. Her surname's Bridges. But I've not seen her in 10 years. Nor has anything ever interesting happened. No, Sorry. Good question, though. John Mullen, do you think this could be the end of the Roman Reigns mega push since he hasn't been there in months? And even though they are saying people won't be punished. No, I don't think so at all, no. They see money in him. And so they should. Because he's great, despite what people say. Dylan Henderson, what kind of bees... what kind of bees do... I've told this joke about 50 times. What kind of bees make milk? Chat, you can do the punchline for me. That's right, tit bees. Oh, that was a bit Healy of the Eric. Not very nice at all. Bee drills. Solid Pokemon. What was the evolution of Beedrill? Was that Weedle? Yeah, because Butterfree, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill. I think that's right. Can I get a fish in the chat if that was right? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, by the way, Luna. That's horrible. I'm sorry for upsetting you by showing you my cat. I'm sending all my love to you. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, come on. I'm happy with that. Just a 2 count. Favourite Magikarp mode? Magikarp was a hilarious Pokemon. I never had the patience to bother evolving a Magikarp in the early stages of the game to a Gyarados. Why is it Gyarados and not Gyarados? Or Gyarados? What's the Y about? Adopting a black cat doesn't give you that authority. Dragon. Zach Lang. Could care less about WWE. Came for Mr. Happy and those sexy round glasses. Thank you very much. I will pass on my thanks and your love to Mr. Happy. By the hammer of Thor. It just sounds so organic, doesn't it? It's spelled... Oh, is it? Gyarados. But people say Gyarados, right? I say it's pronounced Urados. Also says it's made of lamb and is very tasty. Right, sorry. Is there going to be a Mrs. Happy anytime soon? Maybe if I move into a bigger place. But there's not enough room for another one here. And I'd feel jealous. Because at the moment he gives me all the attention. And then he's going to have a lady friend. They won't care about me anymore. My mum's boobies make powdered milk. That's a good comment there, Derek. Well done. That bridge. I'm trying to think of a story involving a bridge. Pacitti, your pronunciation of Gyarados is correct. Yeah, see, I thought I was. Still got another hour. No, that's not true. We got another hour and 12 minutes, mate. Chin up. Viking Raiders. I can't tell my favourite bridge story. I've not got over it yet. Jack Coyle. Bring in the heat. It's just a match at the moment. It's pretty good. Oh, that's the punchline of the super chat. There you go. Sorry for not knowing a joke. My bad. Dawkins going bozo on the outside. And I guess we're going to our break again. There you go. There's a new wrestling game in development called Ultra Violence. It uses the Unreal Engine and realistic physics, and it's going to be all about death matches. Thought you'd want to know. It looks sick. Ultra Violence. I feel a bit weird Googling this. Ultra Violence. Ultra Violence wrestling game. I've not heard of this. Most ultra violent wrestling game ever in development. Oh wow, look at that. Light tube to the face. This guy just showing a few bits. The light tube death match thing. They're all on the road. Whoa, that's cool, isn't it? 7 tables stacked up on top of each other. He just got thrown through. It looks really nice. Ah, interesting. Thank you very much for letting me know. I'll keep an eye out. How would you book Brock Lesnar when he returns? I'd have him beat Drew in 7 seconds. Just to make Kofi look alright. And then Drew falls down the card. No, I want to keep him away from the title picture, really, but that's just not going to happen. What else does Brock do, though? It would feel mental, him going for a mid-card title. So the only other thing is that he needs to get in a feud which isn't about gold. Just a super personal feud. Riddle. Riddle makes sense. That doesn't need a title. Put him in a match with Riddle. There you go. Cooper, banged my head on a low bridge. Would have been okay if I viaduct. Very good, very good. People saying Brock versus Bobby, it's just not something that I've ever wanted to see that much, if I'm honest. I need to put some socks on because I'm freezing. Dylan, roses are red. I like to watch the stars. Give me 20 minutes with 5 stars, Lars. 5-star Lars. Sorry. Bittersweet. Hey Adam, you're an absolute legend. Thank you very much. You have 3 wishes. 2 will come true, but 1 will be the opposite of what you wish. What are your 3 wishes? Love to you and all the guys, and happy. Thank you very much. 1 will be the opposite. Okay. Well, that's easy, right? Oh, but 1 will be the opposite of what you wish. See, I thought I was going to be clever there and go like, well, I wish for 1 penny, because then I could lose a penny and it wouldn't be that bad at all. But I guess the point is that it could be any of the 3. Oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's so tough, isn't it? Because I can't go too extreme anywhere. Okay. Does it work if I go like, oh, one of my wishes is for my dad to receive £1 million, and then if it's opposite, my mum receives it? Or does that just mean my dad is stripped of £1 million? He doesn't have £1 million. I don't want to do the thing where you wish for more wishes. That's so tough. 1 will be the opposite of what you wish.
The Street Profits out to prove something tonight on Monday Night Raw. The Raw Tag Team Champions Dawkins giving Eric and Ivar everything they can handle. This was before the break.
Okay. 1 of my wishes is to have a brand new a mansion. I'll have a mansion. Because then if it's opposite, I don't have a mansion for the wish granter, the genie, to take away. I guess I could do that with money too. Or am I just in debt for ages? Give me a minute. Okay, what if I say all of my family win £1 million on the lottery. Because the opposite of that is none of my family win £1 million on the lottery. There you go. Then it's not taken away. It's all about wording this, isn't it? All of my family win £1 million on the lottery. £1 billion, why not, right? And then if it does, then it's opposite, none of them win. And fine, we're back to square one. Doesn't matter. All of my dick is 12 inches. And none of my dick is 12 inches. Does that work? Does that mean I have a 0-inch todger? Or does that mean that... Doesn't matter. All of my dick is 12 inches. Shut up, Hab. What's up? What's up with you, mate? I don't want a minus 12-inch knob. Jack Coyle can't get any smaller. Nice one, pal. Oh, mate. Viking Raiders. And finally, Katie Hopkins is imprisoned for life. Because the worst that can happen there is Katie Hopkins isn't imprisoned. And then again, back to square one. But the best thing that can happen is we get rid of that disgusting, vile troglodyte. I'm going to keep thinking about that, though. That's a good question. I really like that. Adam, it's just a flipping question. You're not getting the wish. All right, Bran. I'm just trying to answer it as if somebody's paid money to. I want to give them a proper answer. You bellend. Noah Grossman. Sorry, that's the wrestling game one. Sean Sullivan. Hello, Mr. Pacitti. I just got my college bursary, so here's a quid. Thank you very much, mate. Also, I used to do wrestling training, but I stopped to focus on my acting course. Once lockdown ends, I'm going to start training again because I miss the wrestling. P.S. Jack wanks on buses. Good luck with the training, mate. Hugh Janus. Woman walks into a bar and she asks the bartender for a double entendre. So he gives it to her. It's quite good. Quite good. Just ask for money 3 times so you get profit. Oh, that's not a bad shout. So yeah, if I asked for... My first wish is to get £1 million. My second is to get £1,001,000. My third is to get £1,002,000. The worst that could happen is still a net gain of £1,999,999. If I've done my math right, it's yeah, that's a good shout. But as whatever his name was said, I'm not gonna get the wishes, so stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. You mentioned the Muppets were doing a sequel song in a string. Oh, stuck in your head. Good. We're doing a sequel. We're back by popular demand. Come on, everybody, strike up the band. We're doing it. It's great. It's a brilliant song. Apollo, Vink, 2 Fly Crew, etc. getting pushes now. Will that continue with the crowds? When it doesn't, will that ruin them? No, it won't continue, and yes, it will ruin them. Yeah, I don't know what to add to that, mate. Yeah, it absolutely will. They're there as a matter of convenience. However unfortunate that may be. Whoa, thank you very much. You thought way too long about that. Shut up. Dom Nolan, let's go, Pacitti. You're an absolute legend for doing so many streams all the time. Lots of love from Dom. Thank you very much, Dom. Cheers. You're an absolute legend for supporting us. Cheers. Really, really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who supported us both tonight and over the past, God, how long's it been? 2 months or so now? Appreciate you guys continuing to tune in, and I appreciate the little community that we're building. Hello. Oh, buddy. You're making me sad. Arms, why are you so vocal tonight? You're still in good spirits, aren't you? Do you just want to cuddle? God, this has been a long match. What did you feed him? Just what I normally feed him. Burritos and crack. And he's hit it. Very nice. That should be the finish. Eric breaking things up. I think the Viking Raiders might win this one. Brian Bunker, it's been 84 years. Thank you, Brian. Is this a good match or just a long one? It can be both, can't it? It's a good match. I bloody love that frog splash. Does he need water or anything like that? No, cats don't need water. Don't worry about that. Oh! Montez out of there. In comes Eric. There you go. Raiders win, and then we get a match at Money in the Bank, I guess. There you go. Lovely. What's your favourite baked potato filling and why? Coronation chicken. Delicious. And why? Why do I like flavours? Because it's a taste sensation, my friend. Adam, he did eat though, right? Yeah, he's eating. Yeah, he's crunching away over there now. Adam, what would be your finishing move? An unprotected chair shot to the head. I think I'm up to date. I think. I am. Here you go. So we got a match for Money in the Bank. Alright, Fatso. He's drinking now as well. Adam, have you ever been to Scotland? Yeah, I've been to Scotland loads of times. I've been to Edinburgh, Glasgow, Motherwell, and Aberdeen, from memory. Wait, where are the Proclaimers from? Because I've been there as well. Leith? Leith. I've been to Leith as well.
Hi, Drew. Good to see you. I wanted to get your reaction on Murphy's comments from earlier this evening. He said not only does he think that Seth Rollins can beat you, but he knows he himself can beat you. Your response to that?
I said that. Well, I guess Claymored him a lot harder than I thought I did last week. Okay.
Quite like Drew's t-shirt.
Murphy. I don't even know his name. Does he even know his name?
His name is Bobby Murphy. Drew.
The type of person that Seth
Leith is in Edinburgh, silly. Oh, is it? Oh, there you go.
vulnerable.
Well, I've been there too.
Their career picks them
Big up Aberdeen. Aberdeen is one of the worst places I've ever visited. And I grew up on the Isle of Wight.
is willing to be sacrificed.
I'm joking, sort of. It's a very grey place, though. Drab.
Is willing to sacrifice.
Went to the swimming pool there.
And who am I?
Cut my foot open there to shut the slide for about 30 minutes.
Fashioned. Slaughtering.
Thank you, Drew.
Oh, he's a handsome man. He's a handsome man. Yeah, I like Glasgow. I love Edinburgh. Really love Edinburgh. Feels very touristy, but it's a beautiful place. Do you like stepping out of the train station and you've got like the castle and just this sprawling? Oh, it's stunning! It's stunning. I haven't been to Aberdeen, I should say, in 15 years or so. So maybe it's got nicer, or maybe I'm just remembering it unfairly. Would you want Vampiro versus Taker? What, now? No. Jesus Christ, no. 15 years ago? 20 years ago, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, if I remember, now you mention that, I remember writing down in a book somewhere where I was a kid, dream matches, and I think that was one of them.
PB&J, we got good news for you. Right now, get Pizza Hut's best delivery deal. Large pizzas with a
Remember meeting you at the Inside the Ropes night at the garage in Glasgow. Sorry for coming up to you and saying F me or talk. I get it all the time, Gaz. I've got like a stockpile of things that I say, because a lot of people that'll be the first thing they say. Oh, you're taller than I thought you'd be. And I used to say, You can't teach that because wrestling, but I don't like that connection anymore. What shall I say now? Yeah, I was raised in grow bags. Adam, I was shocked how tall Jack was when I met. A lot of people say that. I think it's just because he's next to some big lads on camera that he doesn't look that tall, but we're all fairly just tall lads. Jessica, hey Adam, my boyfriend Noah is watching the stream. Can you call him a nonce? Yeah, absolutely. Noah, you are a nonce, and I've got very, very bad news for you. She didn't mention this in the chat, but I know it's the truth. Jessica is in fact breaking up with you because of your noncery. So sorry about that. Jessica is going to move on to bigger and better things, but you, my friend, will always be a nonce. Hope that was alright, Jessica. Cheers for the $5. You're more Tory than I thought you'd be. Yeah, right? Yeah, a lot of people say that too, surprisingly. And sorry to Noah for losing the love of his life, but he shouldn't be a nonce, should you? Opinions on Bonesaw. Would you have him for 3 minutes? As in Bonesaw, the Macho Man Randy Savage in the Spider-Man film. Yeah, I could take him. I love that film. I might watch that film tonight. No, I'm not going to watch that film tonight. I'm going to play Animal Crossing tonight. Fiend versus Taker next year at Mania. Boneyard, Firefly, Funhouse. A nice combination of the two. The bone fun. The fun bone yard house. Yeah, I'm all for it. And I think it's a safe way of doing it. Like, Vince must be laughing now that he's figured out a way to continue using Taker for the next billion years. Just checking on my island. Nothing happens, does it? At night, it is pretty dull on this island. Like, I'm wandering around, nothing's washed up on the shore. Everyone's in bed. I guess it is 2 in the morning. What happens, right, if you're working a night shift, and like you're a regular night shift worker, and you can't play it during the day? You just have to deal with this. Everything's shut all the time. I'm just gonna put my character to bed. You can fish and collect bugs. Is that it? Look, I'm in my flat. How do I get into bed? There you go, just walk. There he is. Look at him laying down. Isn't that cute? So what are you meant to do? Yeah, if you're oh, that bounce from Finn. Goodness me. There is a ghost at night. You can change your clock. Ah! Oh, you can change your island to night version. Okay, there you go. That makes sense. Eric D. Hats off to Drew for having his title hanging in the background rather than on him. I think it's a nod to the Attitude Era. Yeah, Austin and Brock did used to do that. Yeah, you don't see that anymore. I guess you don't see that many. You don't see that many interviews with champions in locker rooms anymore. It's always in that weird sterile environment where like it's red or it's blue because colours. And which show are we watching? Oh, it's Raw. It's red. But yeah, I like it. Good point, Eric. Good point. Rob Power, Taker versus Feed in a fire boning in the house. There you go. Rob's figured it out. There's ghosts at night. You can get scorpions. You can catch fish. What do you do with scorpions? I hate scorpions. I don't want to catch scorpions. I like my little snapping turtle in my flat. I saw a guy sell 50 tarantulas for 230,000 bells on Twitter. What I like about it is it's quite easy to get bells, isn't it? I've just been going around collecting a load of junk. Just peaches and weeds and what else did I get? A couple of shells. It's good money. Why have they stopped talking like wrestlers?
Because the raid is on. And tonight,
Rose still is. Sorry, Eric still is. We are going to extinguish. And then Ivar, that's right, Charlie. We're gonna beat those lads. What is he doing? His wrestling voice is gone. You're meant to sound hard. I assume you don't have the museum, so give them to Tom. Yeah, I've done nothing yet. I've done now. And to me, I want to limit my interaction with Tom Nook because I find him so annoying. But I feel like he's probably going to be a fairly integral part of the game. I don't want none. Catch scorpions. How do I catch scorpions then? Are they the things that are hanging out under the sand? Because I keep seeing these little wormies poke through the sand, and I assumed that it was worms, like you get on a real beach, where they go like that. Are they scorpions? They are. Oh, nice. That makes sense. So I need a spade though, because all I've got at the moment is a slingshot, a fishing rod, a net, and a bucket. Make fish bait with them. You don't get worms on a real beach, mate. Yeah, you do. I can't remember what they're called, but you do. You know the little spirals? They come out of the... They come out of the sand. They're not scorpions. You get the spade with the museum. Ooh. Hello, Alistair.
Tell me how it felt, AJ. As a matter of fact, tell all of us how it felt.
He's singling out AJ. We're going to get an AJ Alistair Black feud after this. That makes me think AJ's less likely to win if they're sort of setting up a feud for him post Money in the Bank.
No, because now you're talking about throwing me off a building this Sunday. AJ, if you somehow find a way to throw me off this...
Those were my two favourites as well. Black and AJ. I like the spooky noises. Feels like Resident Evil again. Flashbacks.
You wish that you'd be buried deeper than just 6 feet.
Interesting. Charlotte's up next. Get excited. Noah Grossman. Hey Adam, can you tell Jessica that I'm going to continue my noncing and I'm not a reformed man? Please come back. I'm so alone and pathetic and I'm just a dirty nonce, says Noah. Yeah, I'll tell her. Jessica, Noah says that he's just a big old nonce and he loves you and you're better than him because he is a nonce and that's what he said there. So I just saying what he said. So good luck. No, I don't know what to say. Well, no, not good luck because you're filthy. You're welcome, mate. No problem. Jenks. Hi, Adam. Bit soppy, but I recently won my battle with depression over the last year, and you guys are genuinely one of the reasons I ever smile again. I love and thank you all. Jenks, mate. That's the best news. I love stuff like that. It's the nicest thing to hear that we've been able to help people who are struggling. And congratulations. Well done, mate. Stay strong. Sending all of my love to you. Thank you so much. Cheers, mate. Adam Profit, who are we kidding? Money in the Bank will be that Diddler Corbin. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it could quite easily be, couldn't it? Could quite easily be. Oh, tainted love. Adam, I can help you out with Animal Crossing. Understanding Animal Crossing. I promise. Yes, I'll let you know if I need a hand, Sydney. I think I've got this all under control at the moment. I'm going to go hunting some scorpions before I sleep. And maybe some moths. Yeah, I've never played Minecraft. I do like sim games though. I used to play SimCity on the SNES, and then on the PC as I got older. Used to play this great game. I think it was called... It was either Zoo Tycoon. No, it wasn't. It was called Sim Park, I think. And it was in like a safari park, and you had a little frog who helped you out, and you could just place animals. So you'd have loads of money, and you'd put trees in, and then you'd put paths in, and then whack some. Oh, we want some moose or some elk, or oh, look at that! It's 40 ferrets. Put them in. Scorpions. You can have scorpions. You can have snakes. You can have bears, and you just put them all over the place. And the frog would come up and go, Adam, you're doing really well, Captain. Or something like that. I don't know why I'd be calling me Captain. But he was a nice frog. And I miss him. Miss him a lot. Does anyone remember that game? Anyone? 45 more minutes, kill me. Oh, you're preaching to the choir, Patrick. We're making it work, come on. Adam, look up Sim Park. Yeah, that's the game. I just said Sim Park, didn't I? Or did I get it wrong? Yeah, that's your boy. 1996 by Maxis. Yeah, that's it. Do you see the... what's the frog's name? You could put like... you could put... What's that called? What's a thing that you get in a park that people... Like a bandstand. Not a carousel. What's the word? What's the word? Structure. Like that. Like an octagon structure. And it goes up. What's that word called? The frog's name was Rizzo. Yeah, he was Rizzo. It was Rizzo. Gazebo. Yeah, like a gazebo. Yeah, I guess it is a gazebo. Yeah, and you could put those in, and sometimes it would burn down, I think. Sim Park screenshot. Look at that. Look at all the mooses. The moose. Plural of moose. And the elk. I can see elk. I can see hummingbirds there. I can see a little badger. So when he's streaming Sim Park, I don't know if it would run on a computer. It probably wasn't that good a game. The other game that I used to play... Oh, happy mate. Big fat lummox. The other game that I used to play was called Rats. And you had to stop the rats from breeding by blowing them up. It's great. It was a computer game. I'm not just like... I really like these backstage environments. I know they've lit them a bit funny in some cases, but I think it looks really nice. It just feels more real.
6 men and 6 women will fight.
Did you ever play Lemmings? Yeah, I remember Lemmings. I wasn't very good at it. I'm not good at any games, but...
To reach the briefcase at the top of the headquarters. Yeah, I said roof. One bad decision. One wrong move.
They're really teasing somebody getting thrown off the top of this thing, off of Titan Terrace.
Match of my career.
Something's going to happen. I can't wait. I don't know what it's going to be.
It contains a contract.
Yeah, I said roof. Yeah, I said roof. What's it to you? Greatest line of any promo ever. Yeah, I said roof.
Which makes me realize that my career is closer to the end than the beginning.
You were like a roof mate to me.
I really don't know how many championship opportunities I have.
What was that weird little intake of breath? I don't know how many championship opportunities I've got.
The risk is worth the reward.
See you on Sunday. Weird little intaking breath. Sorry, right. Austin. Hey Adam, I'm a retail worker and unfortunately people are just getting nastier. Thanks for always cheering. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. People suck. People are on edge, but there's no reason to take it out on you guys. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm glad that I could help. Sending all my love again, Austin. Dylan, what happened when Triple H ran into a wall with a boner? He broke his nose. Very good. I quite like that actually. It's good. I never thought. I'm a man with a big nose myself. But I don't know why I'm taking my glasses. You can see what I'm dealing with. But I never thought Triple H's nose was that big. I remember like people taking the piss and coming out with like big fake noses on and all that sort of stuff. And I just thought, oh, it's not that big, is it? This is quite big. Is it that big? I like a big nose. Roman nose.
The hardest working woman in any industry. Ever since I won the NXT Women's
Adam, let's be real, it's effing huge.
I've been pulling double duty. I've been working Mondays and Wednesdays. So this Wednesday, I will be facing the #1 contender.
Oh, is it EO this week, isn't it?
If you don't know EO has wrestled all over the world. A few weeks ago, she won a brutal ladder match, making her the #1 contender, giving her.
Charlotte's looking fantastic today. Just want to point that out.
You know what EO said?
Look at all those sparkles.
Flair was her.
I bet that's not comfortable to wear.
Man, that makes me happy. You know why? Because I get to make EO's dreams come true. When she has the privilege of bowing down to the queen.
Oh my word, she's here. What does Liv want?
Oh, hey, Queen. Remember me?
Just an impromptu match, I get.
Really
What was Liv done recently? Just beat Ruby.
Thinking you want my attention, and I'm thinking that you want me to take the new Liv Morgan serious. Wow.
Weird noises tonight.
Seriously, for taking a minute to figure out who I am or who I want to be. Wow, Char. Not all of us are born with silver freaking spoons shoved up our ass. In our mouths. I also didn't have a daddy
Strong
who
stuff.
brought me to school, let alone to the front of the line of my career of choice. But it's okay because
Career
I don't want
choice.
you to worry about me figuring out who I am because sooner or later I'm gonna be a champion.
24/7 title,
That
maybe.
means I have to knock down a couple backstabbers or dethrone a self-entitled queen. Well, blessed me.
Wasn't great, that, was it?
You don't know who you are. But you see, Liv, I know who I am. Yes, I am Ric Flair's daughter. Yes, I was born with a silver spoon. And guess what? I am damn proud of it. And here, you came out here being so authentic with your story. It's a shame because you just said the same thing about me that I've been hearing for years. You know what I thought you were going to say? I thought you were going to come out here and tell me that I was your dream opponent, like EO said. No, but it's because of you and EO. It's the way you guys want to compete with me. But both of you will bow down to the queen.
Okay, cool. Well then, why don't we get a referee down here, Queenie, and see what happens?
Why is she doing weird voices? Well, why don't we get a referee down here, Queenie, and see what happens? Why are you starting to talk? Okay, well, we've got a match coming up next. I'm just going to grab a quick squash. It is a bit awkward, I agree. I'll be right back. I'm just going to, grab myself a drink. Why don't we get a referee down here, Queenie? Why don't we get a referee down here? Oh, I've got a bag of crisps. I've got a bag of crisps. I don't think Liv's going to get buried. I think they just got time to fill. We're probably going to see like a 12-minute match here. Adam wins the cooking stream. I'll do it. It won't be until we nearly go back. Maybe that's the last stream that I'll do or something before we go back. What snack did you get? Oh, Stephen. Just a bag of French fries, cheese and onion. If you could change the outcome of one WWE match ever, what would it be? That's a good question. The one that always springs to mind is Goldberg's streak ending. Pissing Nash of all people. Not that I really dislike Nash, it was just awful, an awful, awful decision. Daniel Bryan, Sheamus? No, because that catapulted Daniel Bryan to new heights, didn't it? I think Team Cena versus Nexus. I think that was a massive, massive mistake. Is that the worst ever, though? Thinking Brock Taker, WrestleMania, the streak ending. But no, I think Nexus Cena. The thing is, like, love Barrett. Love him, and I really enjoy a lot of the other people in there. Heath, especially Justin Gabriel, but a few of the Nexus members, which shouldn't have gone on to really big things or anything. It was Wade that was really harmed by that more than anyone else. Wade should have been a world champion. What do you call a man who takes the cherry of his boss's dubiously aged daughter? A Randy Savage. Very good, Dylan. Careful now, please. Here's a little fun challenge. Sing to the tune of... Oh, it's gone. Sing to the tune of Keith Lee's theme. Basketball. Crab. I did it. Didn't I do this last week? Oh, look who it is. It's a big fat stupid cat come to say hello. Alright, buddy. I will do that at the end of the stream. I will do the singing. Crapped in his lorry. Michael Perry, do you ever play the Sly Cooper games? Mate, I've never even heard of them. I'll do a quick Google. Stealth. I'll hate them. I'm really bad at stealth games. I don't have the patience. I've never seen these. Is it real? I can't see any screenshots. Is it real? Yeah, it is real. Sorry, I thought it might have been fake. I thought it might have been some weird meme that I didn't know. Marshall Hammond. I hate when people like Charlotte say, I've heard this from everyone for years. It's just the writers admitting they're bad at their job. Yeah, I get what you mean. It is cheap. And Derek. Adam, I'm worried about you. You eat a lot of junk. Here's some money. Buy yourself some veggies or fruit. You haven't even seen what I've eaten today. I've been eating way better lately. Way better. I can't cook or anything now, can I? I've just got a bag of crisps. This is my first bag of crisps in about 2 weeks. But thank you for your concern. I just don't care about this match. No offense to either competitor, but Charlotte's got the match on NXT with Io. I assume she's just going to win here. Could be a star-making performance with Liv. Like, Charlotte could get an amazing match out of her, but it just won't be. What am I allowed to say, by the way? Missed the beginning. So there's a load of rules. It's just basically like... I'll read the rules out now because I'll post them to Discord. This might not be the final thing. But they're going to come into effect on Wednesday. But to be honest, like, the chat's been really good today. So I appreciate you guys. So essentially, it's just simple stuff. Treat others how you would like to be treated. No bullying, racism, homophobia, or general bigotry. No messages that could be considered triggering or disgusting. No spamming. No intentionally avoiding word filter. Don't share illegal streams of shows. And then you get 3 warnings and you're out. It's all pretty simple stuff. It's just so there's a bit more transparency. Because it was completely my fault that it all sort of broke down last week. Because I hadn't really given any direction to the moderators. And they're doing a great job. It's a tough job as well, by the way. They're very good at what they do. Especially when you've got somebody like me who sleeps 30 minutes later than he's meant to and misses the meeting that we had. You can still say piss slaps. You can still swear. It's just avoiding stuff that's going to, like... that might actually upset people. Hey, if you're upset by the word piss flaps, I guess go to a different stream. But we're going to avoid stuff that might, you know, really mentally adversely affect people. You bunch of piss flaps. Yeah, you can say the F word. I feel like it's unfair for me to go, no, you can't swear. Absolutely not. When I occasionally swear, especially on Twitch, it would be hypocritical, wouldn't it? So yeah, go nuts. I mean, it creates more work for the moderators because it comes up and then they have to manually unhide the swearing because YouTube automatically hides it. Oh, fluid offense. What is a piss flap? Derek Williams, what is a piss flap? It's the question that has plagued generations. What is a piss flap? Singular. Another break. What the hell? Why are there so many ad breaks today? Are there more than usual? So we can be racist until Wednesday. That's right, Eamon. Go nuts. No, that one's in effect from now. And you get banned for that anyway. It's just so people know what they can and can't do, I guess. It's just transparency. Shag, elope, eviscerate. Pete Gas, Joey Abs, Rodney. I love that. Like Prince or Cher, Rodney. I don't know anything about any of them. Who was the one that could actually wrestle? Was it Joey Abs? Yeah. Oh, look at that. He trained with the Hardys in North Carolina. I had no idea. Okay, he'll have some stories then. He'll have more stories. I'm going to marry Joey Abs. And out of the other two, I guess Rodney was the more attractive. Just searched it. Of course he's not the first Rodney on Google. Why was I expecting him to be the first? Legendary. Justin, I envy birds. They can piss flap at the same time. Hello, Justin. Nice to see you. It's good. It's solid as well. Hugh Janus. This morning I went to a meeting of my premature ejaculator support group, but it turns out it's tomorrow. Very good. Rob Power. Have you ever played the Prince of Persia games? Yeah, a long time ago. Not any of the recent ones either. Although I do have one. I've got one over there somewhere. And I've not got around to playing it yet. Thank you, Adam. It will make my night if you sing. Thank you, Adam. It will make my night if you sing. There you go. Dylan Henderson. So, homophobic till Wednesday? You disgust me, Adam. And you avoided the word filter with your thing. You're not allowed to do that anymore, Dylan. Yeah, but go nuts. Why not? Hey, favourite dog? Also, give a live squad. Give us a live squad. Live squad. Give us a live squad. Favourite dog? Probably Goofy. Oh wait, are you asking for specific dogs? I saw pissing. Was it? It was Angelo Dawkins tweeting, "I've just found out Goofy's a cow." What a moron! What's he on about? Goofy's a dog. Goofy's clearly a dog. I think his missus was a cow for a bit. Goofy is not a cow. Goofy's not a cow. What are you on about? He's a dog. What cow's got big floppy ears down there? All these people going, Goofy's a cow. Goofy is not a cow. Goofy's a dog. Goofy, look at this. Goofy is a tall, anthropomorphic dog who typically wears a turtleneck and a vest. He's a dog. He's a dog. Of course he's a dog. Alias, Dippy Dog. Not Dippy Cow, is it? You Dippy Chat, more like. What are you on about? He's also called George G. Geef, Goofus D. Dog, Goofy G. Goof, Super Goof. Species, anthropomorphic dog. Of the Goof family. Goofy is a duck. Oh, they're pulling my leg. You got worked into his shit, you bastards. Oh. I did get got there. Getting shook. He is a dog. It's Goofy D Dog. Anyway, sorry, dog species. Or breed or whatever. Fairly basic. I really like a golden lab. They've got big smiles and they're nice. I still haven't met Kenny's dog. Kenny's got a wonderful dog. So I think it's a golden lab. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And he's called Hulk. And he looks very nice. Sorry for the ASMR here. Bit of mukbang for you. Adam, I DM'd you my dog on Instagram. Yeah, send me your dogs on Instagram. I'd love to see him. Adam Pacitti, send me your dogs. Adam, ever considered pulling a Richard Gere? What does that mean? God, he's 70. Oh, Richard Gere. What's Richard Gere done? Personal life.
I mean, Charlotte is reeling right now. I've never seen her in this much trouble. We've never seen Liv Morgan operating at this sort of level. Watch this.
I don't know what he's done. What's a Richard Gere?
Liv Morgan. Can Morgan take advantage of this?
Pulling a gerbil up the bum? Has he done that? He put a hamster up his bum? No, he didn't. What are you on about? Flair with a 2 count, by the way. Bit of wrestling analysis for you there. Richard Gere, gerbil, or a hamster. Richard Gere and the gerbil. I'm on Snopes. It's false. It's false. A 26-year-old male arrives at the ER complaining of rectal bleeding. He is too embarrassed to provide an accurate history, but provides the examining doctor a clue. There might be something stuck in my rear end. Examination reveals a non-tender abdomen, but a rectal exam shows blood coming from his anus. A speculum exam reveals a bloody stool and a dead gerbil. Apparently through the cardboard tubing from a paper towel, the rodent had been forced into his rectum. Once the animal was in, the tube was pulled out. The idea is that as the gerbil suffocates, it scratches... I don't want to continue with this. So what does this have to do with Richard Gere? I'll have to, it's a really lengthy document, that. I'll leave it. But yeah, I don't want to put a gerbil up my bum. Or any animal. It's cruel, isn't it? He put Goofy the cow in his bum. It's a dog he put in his bum. A dog. Goofy D Dog. Battlers or Zanardi, are you British? Yes, I am. Well noticed. Are you British? Adam, can you link the article? No, I'm not linking the art. Just search Richard Gere Gerbil. Live. 2 count. Nice. Dalton, Austin called you saying you overslept. It was so funny. We were all dying before you joined. Lovely meeting. Wasn't it fun? I was out. I've been up for about 2 minutes. The panic. I could have quite easily just slept until the morning. You almost didn't get a Raw stream. If my alarm... No, because I slept through my alarm. What, I wonder what woke me up. Maybe I did just wake up naturally. I can't really remember. Adam, can you show us the pipes beneath your kitchen sink? No, maybe during the cooking stream. It's going to be mental, that, isn't it? Very nice. And she's tapped. It's another one of those Charlotte matches that happens for some reason. Adam Profit, new spin on this. Push to world title run. Send to AEW. Never wrestle again. Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Nakamura. Whoo! Okay, I'm sending Nakamura to AEW because he's been criminally misused on main roster WWE TV. So, yeah, Nakamura over to AEW. Now I'm going to sound like a wanker because I can't push Seth Rollins to a world title run because he's done it all before. And I don't want to say never wrestle again to him. Part of me wants to go Sami Zayn because he's proven, and not only is he proven that he's a great manager, but he's passionate about it. Bollocks, Seth, sorry mate, you're not wrestling again. Sami Zayn's getting a world title run. Why the hell not? Justin, what I'm watching on my TV right now is minute 46 or 47 of a future Dark Side of the Ring. What was I doing at that point, Justin? Was I talking about the gerbil stuff? Or is it just the general breakdown of sanity over the past, 2 months of this stuff? Adam, game recommendation, the Fallout. Mate, I play Fallout all the time. I love Fallout. I was playing New Vegas last week in my spare time. It was fun. Hey Adam, have finished the Money in the Bank match participants yet? Not been watching it since Smashing Fools on Warzone. Yes. AJ Styles got the last place. So it's everyone from before plus AJ Styles. Cabin Fever is a real thing. Watch Letterkenny. Letterkenny I have downloaded. I've got it. I just haven't watched it yet. And yes, Poet. Like Spike for Goofy being a cow. Dog, as his last name, is just his FBI cover identity. Hashtag the truth is out there. Hashtag goof truth. Hashtag goof truth. Goof truth. That's a mouthful. Oh, I hate you. Carols, once Cultaholic hits 500 subs, can you do a septic tank reveal? 500 subs? Wait, we've got over... Do you mean 500 subs? We've done 500 and 500... What are you on? Oh, okay, Ross Kentish. Is it stated in Charlotte's contract that she refuses to put people over? Hey, she shouldn't be losing. She shouldn't be losing those matches, in fairness. Like the weekly Raw matches. I don't think she should have won at WrestleMania. But yeah, she shouldn't be putting people over week in, week out. I like the fact that she does feel like... Totally lost internet. Hello, Tess, where is it? Where are you, buddy? You gone upstairs again? Put that board game away in a minute. Yeah, cheers again for all the support, lads and lasses. I'm still really enjoying doing these. I know Raw isn't that great, nor is SmackDown, but I'm still enjoying doing them. This is it's the most interaction that I have, so I quite enjoy it. Goofy hack the Cultaholic. Man, I was such a big Goofy fan. I'll text my mum tomorrow and see if I can find a picture for the next stream. She'll find one because all I used to wear is this this Goofy hat from Disneyland. I got it when I went to Disneyland Paris when I was 6. We got the coach there, must have been like 15 hours or something. It was the original Megabus punishment. Got it there, and then got my parents, after we went to Pizza Planet, got a Goofy hat with the little dogs. The little dogs, the little teeth at the end of the dog, the cow mouth. Hello again. You're in such a weird mood tonight, aren't you, Kat? It's all I used to wear. I thought it was the coolest kid on the Isle of Wight. Oh, you're a sweetheart, aren't you? Mr. Happy is a cow. Mr. Happy is not a cow. Your dog looks weird. Sorry, in the park. Stranger, your dog looks weird. Me, yeah, he's into bread. Duck, waddles up. You know who else is into bread? It's just crap. I like it, though. I like it. LT. Hi, Adam. Dream match for Ospreay versus any WWE guy. AJ or Seth, I think. Probably Seth. Because of all that beef. No, I think they'd be good together, wouldn't they? One thing that was really cool to see, feel very lucky to have seen, was Ospreay versus Ray back in WCPW. Adam, Mr. Happy has spring fever. It's fine, it just makes cats hyper and chatty. Is that a thing? He seems healthy, like he's eating loads, he's drinking loads. He seems in good spirits. Maybe that's what it is. Thank you very much for letting me know if that's the case. Adam, the message from Justin was about your Goofy rant. Oh, that makes sense as well. Oh, I love that photo. I love that photo of Piper and Vince. I used to have that as my phone screen background. And look, they're giving a nice little tour of the WWE HQ. It's a huge gym. Christ. They're teasing everything, though. I wish they would keep some of this secret. Because they're saying, like, oh, will they end up in the gym? Yes, they will. They've got an arcade there. Looks fun. I'm really interested by it. I think it's going to be interesting. What are your guys' thoughts on it? You excited for it? Drew, once again, I like this. Drew largely getting the main event segment. I know it's the go home before a pay-per-view and everything, but it's been happening week in, week out. Drew's been mostly getting the headline slot on Raw. Fun. Patrick Stone says, I'm excited. Looks interesting. Yeah, I think it's cool, isn't it? It'll be great. Big Daddy Drew. Mayo Pizza. Yuck. Yes. Oh, I got. Oh, yuck. A Goofy movie. A Goofy movie. The original, not the sequel. One of my favourite films ever. Gotta stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. It's such a good song. And Nobody Else But You. Very touching indeed. There are times you drive me, shall we say, bananas. And your moodiness is... No, I can't remember. But whatever mess I land in, always understanding, there's nobody else but you. Nobody else but you. And they're going down the car, and it's lovely. It's lovely. Hi, Dad Soup. Leicester's Possum Park. Oh, maybe that's what I'm going to watch tonight. Have you seen the Goofy documentary? In the 90s, Goofy was addicted to acid and sniffing it. Stop it, Derek. Stop it. They cut your internet because they want to hide the truth, Adam. Hashtag give us a truth scribe. Hashtag goofy sea cow. Hashtag the goof is out there. Also, thank you for the streams. Thank you very much, Poet. Cheers. Which woo? Roses are red, violets are blue. This isn't what you thought. F you. Joke, what's with the E-girl on your shirt? It's an album cover by a band called Eels, who are very good. Trying to think what their songs you might know by them. They're on the soundtrack to Road Trip. Mr. E's Beautiful Blues. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. That one, you might know that. Fly Swatter, you might know. Novocaine for the Soul. Novocaine for the soul. That one. Noah, thanks again for all the laughs and entertainment. You're amazing for doing these, and I look forward to each and every stream. Hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you very much, Noah. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I'm enjoying doing them as well. Bobby Murphy, by the way, is getting battered by Drew, which is to be expected, but Seth Rollins is at the top of the ramp. I guess he could cost Drew his first loss, isn't it? Would it be his first loss since WrestleMania if Bobby defeats him due to shenanigans? Yeah, it must be. Sydney, Austin isn't here, so I'm exposing him. The Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, Max and Goofy short, Make Me Look Good, makes him cry. He can't watch it still to this day, Sydney. That's lovely. Exposing him. What a heel move. Yeah, Bubby is getting thrown all over the shop. Drew's getting a bald spot. I don't think he is he? Nah. Yo, what channel does WWE show on? USA Network. Or BT Sport here in the UK. I don't know where in Canada. Still to this day, because the relationship with Max and Goofy reminds him so much of him. And oh, that's lovely! Sydney. Exposing him. Isn't that nice? So your moodiness is now and then bewildering. And your mind is missing. No offense, screw. None taken. Who will I be SOSing? If you're having trouble guessing, here's a clue. Though he seems intoxicated, he's just highly animated. Seth Rollins is approaching very slowly. Yeah, that headbutt's class, isn't it? It really feels like a Drew thing as well, the headbutt. Like, you think headbutt now, you think Drew. Or that bloke outside the co-op. Did anyone see that? Bloke was going mental about being followed around the store or something, and one of the employees just nutted him. It was great. Yeah, no, that's fair. Daniel Bryan flying headbutt, or Benoit. But the standing headbutt then, alright? I mean, when I think of a headbutt, I think of that gerbil that went into Richard Gere's arse. Wonderful. If you're having trouble guessing, here's a clue. 2K after Raw, Velveteen Dream still have a match on Wednesday. Yeah, I think Dream still has the match on Wednesday. I can't do 2K after Raw because I had to unplug my PlayStation. And I haven't plugged it back in. So it would take me about 10 minutes to sort out with all the capture card stuff and test it and everything. So no 2K tonight, which is fine because in 5 minutes that means I get to go and play Animal Crossing. I can't wait. Have you met Finn Balor in person? I don't think I have. No, I haven't.
Uh-oh is right. Seth Rollins has got to be seething right now.
Seething.
No, I think it's lovely, Sydney. You definitely exposed him, you little scallywag.
Distinction of his disciple.
Brings Murphy up to the top. Uh-oh. Murphy's fighting out, though. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Over the top.
Go on, Murphy.
Pull him off of the turnbuckles is Murphy. Murphy.
Wasn't he at the UK Performance Centre?
And a difficult situation.
Maybe he was. Have I met him? I don't know. I don't think I have. Come on, Bubby. Seth Rollins still watching on from the ramp.
Determination on the face of Drew McIntyre.
The champ says not tonight. And Murphy's stunned to only get a 1 count this deep into the match. I mean, he's looking to Seth for any type of guidance.
Where McIntyre told Seth Rollins
Goof
under no
Troop.
circumstances
With the best of friends forever.
WWE Championship.
Jake Holden, put a mask on. Your face is ugly. I'll stop watching if you don't put a mask on.
This might not be the best idea.
Claymore, and that's your lot. Oh, this is a struggle. Oh, I can't. It won't fit on. There you go. No worries, Jake. This is my PPE. I've been wearing this to Tesco. It's really hurting my face already. I can't explain just how painful this mask is. It's so rigid. Ow. It just scratches my face up. Oh, Drew wants him right now. Goof Troop, we're the best of friends forever. Brian, thanks for this. As always, my dude, you're a legend. Thank you very much, Brian. Cheers for all the donations, especially the early ones before we even start. Drew's staying on his knees. Seth still doesn't want him. That makes Drew look like a total badass. I like that. I like that ending. I thought Seth was going to get involved. Bobby Murphy still looking decent though, even in defeat. What a sexy little standoff that is. Say your lot. Feels like we're ending early. We got time to fill. Do. He got him. He leveled him.
McIntyre never saw it coming.
So it's not finishing earlier.
This is bigger than me. This is bigger than...
Bigger than what? He's looking at the belt. Bigger than Venice. Bigger than my dong. Bigger than what? Bigger than what? Bigger than what? Bigger than what? But it's not bigger than the title, I think is what he's getting at. Very nice. Very nice. Goof Troop. Best of friends forever. Curb Stomp catches him. Oh, nice. The timing. Glasgow kiss. I hate when they say Glasgow. 3, 2, 1. Doesn't get it. And that's the ending. There's the ending. Ross, where's the Mankind mask from, my guy? Looks like a good copy. It's from Etsy, but you can't wear it. It's very much a display piece because it's just so painful, but it is a good copy. It was another drunken purchase several years ago. But I'm glad I got it, actually. It's really nice because WWE have never really released an especially good one, and I'm such a big Foley fan. I always wanted one. Doo-doo. I think I'm up to date. Am I up to date? Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Guys, thanks very much. This one actually just sort of flew by. I think the first half was a bit slower, but then we got going, and we're there. Wonderful stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much. I will see you next time. In fact, I'll see you... Keep an eye on my Twitter, because I'll let you know what I'm doing next. It might be Money in the Bank playthrough tomorrow. It might be later in the week. Who knows? I love you all. Thank you for supporting us. And all the best. Lots and lots of love.